Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sony Cool and this is Gems of War. And today it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. What are you dressed up as? A duck? What are you dressed up as? Huh? You dressed up like a princess? Are you dressed up like a doggy? Are you dressed up like a ghost? Boo! Put a sheet over your head, cut some holes in it? What are you dressed up like? Pokemon? What are you dressed up like? A shark? But yeah, today we're going to be going over the bounty event. Bounty, use troops with the bounty hunter trait to multiply your points. Get double multipliers in this event. Bounty Captain Warmadillo. He's warm. We'll do the Warmadillo, we'll do the bounty. I think I'm going to show every bounty team, even though they're pretty redundant, you just take one thing out, put the other thing in. I don't know, just to do something different, a little bit different today. We'll show every bounty team that I think is possible that, you know, either do this one, or you do this one, or you do this one, or you do this one. Like, there's not too many. There's like 5. Yeah, 4 or 5. If you do anything else other than that, then you're just having fun playing a video game. I get it. But, take my tribute. Let me set up the stream real quick. I don't know if we have... I think we beat all our epic trials with auto battles, which will just show you that it's possible. You could do it too. Like, I already beat it once by myself, you know, playing the game. But I also beat it, not beat it. I don't know. The game also beat itself too, you know what I mean? Like, I just did auto battles and it won. So, yeah, you should be able to get that one done, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think you can. But, let's see. Let's just do, like, a weird Explore 12. Like, we know this isn't a real team, but it'll be fun to see if it can win. Let's do our top 4 rares. This will be horrible. Like, Dust Devil is the only damage dealer. It's probably going to lose. Maybe Ogress can do some damage, and I don't know. We'll see what happens while I set up the stream. You start doing thumbnails again. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, autoplay. See what happens. Alright, setting her up. Setting her down. Getting her ready. Alright, got this. Let's copy that. Last one. Last one. Bounty teams and event guide. Happy Halloween. That's what that means. Halloween. I'm supposed to type it too. Halloween. I think it took it out because I put the pumpkin in there. So now it's like Happy Halloween, Halloween maybe? I don't know. Whatever. It's the 31st. It's the 31st of October. The Warmadillo will be my thumbnail today, at least for now. The playlist is gonna be Gems of War livestream, Gems of War. No, I'm not using AI. I bring it out of my own head. Gems of War bounty. Gems of War update. Gems of War 8.9. Gems of War beginner, since we've been doing beginner. Gems of War new? I don't know. That's the stuff I'm gonna put. I could put bounty hunter, like I said last time. I think some people... I always just do bounty, but I always shorten it if I can. Alright, let's jump into the chat. Say hi to anybody that's here. Early birds get the worm. Early worms get the bird. Lights open, doors on. Early worms get the bird. Sauna's here, Daniel's here, and Funky Town was in the Ghost Train, so shout out to that. Hello. It's Halloween in America right now, in United States. It's like, you guys know what it is, but kids walk around, get candy, dress up. That's about it. It's a kid holiday. But adults can do it too. You can do it too. Go to a haunted house. You could dress up. You could be a sexy witch. On, yes. Okay, let's do this. Automatic, medium, save. I don't even know what that's doing. I just do it. Let's take my tags and paste them into the description. I wonder if this does anything. Ready? Forget if it worked if I shared it on my... I don't think so. I think we had a horrible stream the time I shared it on my community tab. So I don't think that works. For me, anyway. Like, sharing it to Discord or somewhere else probably works good. But, yeah. Alright. I'm about ready, y'all. How am I? I'm alright, Daniel. How are you? Celebrate good times. Oh, yes, Anna? Ah, you adopted Halloween? Yeah, like, if your houses are, like, too far apart, the kids aren't gonna want to, like, walk that far, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be in a neighborhood where it's, like I have townhouses, so it's, like, door, 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 door. So, or the kids like to go to, like, the suburbs where there's big houses, but they're pretty close. They're not, like, super far apart. And then you get, like, the good stuff. And you get, like, house, 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 house. You usually hit, like, I don't know, you walk as far as you feel like walking back, type of thing. A lot of kids will go out for like 2 hours, some will go out for an hour, some will go out for 30 minutes, you know. Pretty much you just take a walk in a costume, and you get candy. So, that's Halloween in a nutshell. Take your kids on a walk in a costume and get candy from strangers. That is Halloween. But it could be other things if you don't have kids, if you're 20-something, or a teenager, or 30-something, or anybody. You go to a haunted house, you can watch scary movies, you can dress up like a sexy witch, whatever you want to do. That's what I'm gonna be. Just kidding. Alright, this battle, hey, we're winning? We're slowly winning this fight, it looks like. Okay. I think I'm ready to go, y'all. Did everybody hit the like button? The button of likes? You hit that button? Did you flip the switch? Alright, I'm trying to, click on my own face here. You know, that takes you straight to the stream. Especially, like, on your phone. It'll have my face, and it'll say, like, live under it, and you just click my face, and it'll take you straight to the stream. Pretty sure. Looks kind of weird at the moment, actually. If you refresh it, and then hit play. There you go, a little guide for you. Go to my face, click it, maybe refresh one time once it takes you there, so you can get it live. It's Halloween every day. What up, Tyrion? Saint Martin, 1111. Yeah, let's go. I like Halloween. It's like cheap and fun, and you know, we just bought one costume this year. We might do a little more, but most of my kids are getting older, but we have the 9-year-old still, so we're gonna go out for sure. She's a duck. She's got like a duck jumpsuit. All right, let's get out of here. I could have probably just retreated. I always like to make stuff take longer than it needs to take. That's how I do. Yeah, let's end it. Okay. Ready for the bounty. Ooh, we got this. Don't forget to grab it. You have to click it or it's not going to send it to you, I don't think. So I've been getting on my new account each day and just getting the daily stuff. But that's the only thing I've done off video on my new account so far. But it's going to start happening if anybody cares. I got to start doing some stuff off video on my new account. But I don't know how many parts I'm going to do before I do that. So, like, got to get this done, you know? Like, I don't have to show it. Just get it done. Celestials, Runics, Majors, and Gem Keys. Hey, it's free. It's free. Alright, let's get all our other rewards. Thank you, DC, for the gifted gems in the game. I forgot to get my golden teddy the other day. Got it, though. Alright, let's look at our offers. I probably shouldn't look at them. Said I wouldn't buy anything except for magic deeds now. So I'm going to stick with that. Especially since I'm under 5,000 gems now. The adventure board looks dookie, but, you know, I would probably do the gold one at least. But, yeah, if you're doing it every day, getting class experience, if the XP booster asks you to do it, just don't. You should do it anyway. Especially, like, on my new account, my part 3, I started doing the adventure board. I'm like, yeah, you should probably do your adventure board every day. I'm having fun with the new account playthrough. It's not going exactly the way I wanted it to, but it's still fun. It's always fun. I know it helps people, but you just gotta have patience with it for real. But it kind of weeds out people. If you don't have patience, you're not gonna like Gems of War for real. So feel like my new account playthroughs, this is my excuse for being long-winded and redundant and repeating myself and rambling and showing the same thing over and over. If you don't have patience for those videos, then you probably don't have enough patience for Gems of War, so you might want to play something else. It's a daily game where you slowly work towards things. You're not going to get everything in one day. And that'd be... I would like to... If you don't have patience, you know, it'd be a good thing just to know, like, okay, this ain't the game for me. Let me move on instead of wasting your time for 3-4 months. You know? I'm not trying to waste your time. Alright, bounty. So... it's right here. Bounty. Bounty. Use bounty hunters to multiply your points. First thing you do, the only event where this isn't the first, well, there's a couple maybe, but like, the only event where you don't straight go to the shop right away is the world event, because you want to collect your rewards first to see how much, because you get tokens from your rewards, and you just want to see how much you get, and then you want to, then how much do I buy in the shop to get a medal? That's what I do. So get your tokens first, and then buy in the shop, but it's like the second thing you do, I guess. Then like the Tuesday faction event, you might not go to the shop at all if you already have the weapon and you're just doing it for free. But most events, you're going to hit the shop first. Because you want to get the troop that gives you more points. You want to get a weapon because it's super valuable and worth it to get. But for this one, it's the troop. The Warmadillo, the bounty captain. We got to get it. And remember the strat here. So, if you are just wanting to spend the least gems possible and use bounty troops the whole time, all bounty troops the whole time, your main goal is to save gems, then you would only buy to like tier 3 or so. So you could do it for 210 gems and get all kinds of good rewards. And then minus 20, minus 15, that's 35, you got 50, minus 50, 65, 75, 85, 90, 95, you get 105, 110, you get 110 gems from completing the bounty, right? And you only got to spend 210 to get everything. So you're really only losing 100 gems. You're spending 100 gems to get all this other stuff. Gem keys, vault keys, diamonds, gem keys, gems, or not gems, but orb of chaos, gem keys, orb of chaos, lava, trait stones, orb of chaos, trait stones, diamonds, trait celestials, gold, vault keys, orb of chaos, major orb of chaos, major orb of chaos. Like, totally worth it, for sure. It's one of the best single player events in the game. Best bang for your buck, super quick if you do it right, or you do it the fast way. But that would be the least you would buy is like tier 3. But you're only spending 100 gems. So let's do that. And then that would be, I'm going to use all bounty troops with the bounty captain, everything fully ascended, fully traded. Okay, tier 4 is if you want to use something else like Ruby Weapon, Tesla, Queen Beatrix, Chrysanthrax, Stellarix, you know, stuff like that, for most of the event. And then you're going to switch to all bounty troops maybe on Sunday, maybe a little bit at the end. You want to play the game, you want to chess, you want to look, you want to think ahead, you want to Tower of Doom, use up my heroism scrolls and fireball scrolls and sigils before I hit a certain floor. You want to like play the game within the game if you do tier 4. Because you're like, okay, when do I have to switch to all bounty troops? Alright? But I can do a lot of it, I can do 90% of it super fast. And sometimes you can do the whole thing for tier 4. Because I've done that before. It happens. But tier 5 is if you're like, screw all this, I just want to get it done as quickly as possible, get all those awesome rewards, get rewards for every fight, get all the awesome rewards right here, get her done quickly, and get it over with, and go do something else, right? So that's what I usually do. I buy up to tier 5. Watch as my gem stack going down, but I'll get some of the gems back. Bang. Okay, tier 5. You don't need to buy any further than that unless you're going for leaderboard or something crazy, or your guild is lacking and you're trying to help close all rewards or something like that. Or it's not even a guild event, never mind. Single player event. So yeah, the only reason you would ever buy more than tier 4 Or Tier 5, sorry. The only reason you would ever buy higher than Tier 5 in the bounty event is if you're trying to win the leaderboard or something. Just look at that. You get 700 gems, Power Orb, 250 with another major, 200 with a couple minors. But I don't go for the leaderboards. I just get all rewards, spend the least I can to get all rewards, and get it done as quick as I can. There's other stuff to be doing, but, you know, you could. Alright, so this is the easiest event in the game as far as what team you use. You don't have to think too hard. It's the same team every time. Take off the old bounty captain, which is Infernal Trickster. You know, I usually have it in last slot, if you can't remember. Like, all you have to remember is Ogress, Forest Gremlin, and then the other one that's not one of those two is the old bounty captain. So you can remove this guy. He was the bounty captain from the last bounty. And then you can type NTY, Nancy Turd Yo-Yo. Short. This is all your bounty troops. And then you can go upgradable. And here's the Warmadillo. It's the one we need to use. And then you're going to upgrade it. Max upgrade. Come on. Max upgrade. Okay, yeah. Never use a power orb on this stuff, please. It's never worth it, even if you have extra power orbs. So we're going to do that. It's going to level it to 19, unlock all 3 traits, and ascend it to Legendary. Happy Halloween, JM Ricks. Yoke the Hams here. We have the grandbaby, so they are trick-or-treating. Yeah, I might go to my mom's house. Tyrion says, then we will do our annual eat pizza and watch Nightmare Before Christmas. Let's go. Sounds like fun. Sometimes we will eat chili after. Like, that's our tradition. Sometimes. That hasn't happened recently, but we used to do that. Like homemade chili after you know, it's hot, it's warm. It's like eating soup or something after you go out and walk around in the cold. You come in and eat some homemade chili. Sauna says, I bought Tier 4, just be sure, and almost done. Nice. Yeah, you can get the whole thing done. Like, I could get this whole thing done tomorrow morning. Like, this weekend event, come on, man. You don't even have to, like, you can get it all the way done by tomorrow morning if you want to. I mean, obviously, you could get the whole thing done today if you want to spend extra gems, but I'm just saying, like, for Tier 4 or Tier 5, you could get it all the way done by tomorrow for sure. Like, in the morning, like, a couple fights. Alright, let's, we gotta ascend it to 20. So, it'd be square. And then, use orb. For me. I got 441 orbs, so I'm gonna use it. Smoke them if you got them, you know. Don't just let them sit there. Do something with them. Max upgrade. I mean, for me, you know, if you're early game, you ain't got them. You know what I mean? You don't have 400 something. You probably got a couple. So don't smoke them if you got only 2. You need those 2, yes. Smoke a half of one and save one for later if you only got a couple. Take a puff, put it out, put it back in your pack if you don't have that many. If you got like a billion of them, you know, smoke them if you got them. Alright. So now, I should have put them on the team before I did that. So I'm going to have to go get them now. Warmadillo. There it is. And what does it do? 11 green brown. The Honest Empire. Beast. Deal damage to a random enemy. Boosted by my armor. If the enemy dies, gain 10 armor. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Did I thought I saw somebody on the forum say this was a good one. I don't. Doesn't look good to me. Don't look good to me. It's green-brown, which is the worst color combo it could be. It only hits one enemy, and it's a random enemy. It does boost by armor, but that's like the only good thing about it. And, you know, the skull reduction is nice. But you got Ogress, who's way better. She has 50% skull reduction. She's 2 troops in 1. She's gonna explode the whole freaking board. She's way better in the same exact color. So you would never use Warmadillo, because you already have a green-brown bounty troop. That's the best rare in the game. That's also the best bounty troop in the game. So that's why Warmadello is not good. We're already doing another green-brown and forest gremlin just for the leaf storm and the bonus green. So Warmadello is at best the third best green-brown bounty troop. So that's not great. So I don't know who was saying it was good. I don't think it was anybody in the chat. I think I just read it on the forum or something. Alright. So we need... Our banner's fine, because we're going all in on green-brown. We got our whole team as green-brown. So, yeah, we'll show the team, this team first, and then I'll show some other teams too. I always show this team. Let's show all the teams today. But it's take this one out and put something else in. Alright. There you go. If you're trying to do the fastest thing in the world that you can do for this event to get it done as soon as possible, this will be the team. Well, you could do like Tesla and then Chrysantherax, and that might be slightly faster, but if you just want to stick with one team the whole time, this one will work on 20. And that's what I mean. This is the lazy fastest. The lazy fastest. It's sitting in a recliner, a lazy boy, and it's got like a NOS and turbo on it, and like a jetpack on the back. It's just chilling, but it's going super fast. Alright, so let's double check. We got it level 20. It's fully traded. You don't have to have it fully traded, but it's nice to get that stone skin. Or if you ever have to use it in the future one day, maybe. If you're a beginner, don't do that. You could just do the bounty hunter trait. Don't waste your trait stones like fullying it. You could do just bounty hunter if you want, but you have to do at least the bounty hunter trait, the first one, because you want to gain 2 times to 6 times to my bounty score based on my ascension. You want that one. At least do the first one. And then it's based on its ascension, so you do want to fully ascend it if you can, so you can get more score per fight. You'll do less fights because you got it fully ascended in the first trait, and it's on your team. If it's not on your team, if it doesn't have the first trait, if it's not fully ascended, those are all things that can make you get less points and make everything take longer. So, and then we're also using other bounty troops. Like, that is a thing. You want to use your whole team should be all bounty troops if you're not buying up to tier 4, tier 5. But since we bought up to tier 5, and I'll also show you a team where if you did tier 3, I'll show you that too. But for now, let's do this one. Long-winded. Classics here. What up, dude? I started killing those dwarf guards by the dock. I haven't recorded it yet. Where do you usually fight them, man? I fight them on the side. There's like the side of there's like the brick wall around the docks. And I go, like, if you're looking at the guards, I go to the left and fight them on the side there, because there's, like, nothing over there. I'm always worried, like, some NPC's going to walk up the path or something like that, so that's why I don't fight them, like, right out front. But then I started fighting the one by the little stone, and I was just fighting them right there, and nothing happened. So I don't know. It's my first time, so I was dragging them over on the side and fear kiting. Happy Halloween, Jam Ricks. You bought tier 4. Does it matter in points when you medal the bounty captain? Nah, that doesn't give you more points. It gives you more stats for that troop. Yeah, all that meddling does is give you more stats for that troop, and then it will count towards your like kingdom power. So if you did give this one, if you did medal it, then you'll have another gold elite troop from Leonis Empire. And it will get a few extra stats. Like I gold deleted Ogress because it's low rarity. It's a troop I use all the time. Maybe I was upgrading Broken Spire, but even if I wasn't, like it's still worth it to give her more stats. She's always in first slot. She's good outside of the bounty. It's a really good troop. It's low rarity, etc. That's why she's gold deleted. But you see, like I didn't gold elite Forest Gremlin. I mean, I probably could because I use it in every bounty and it's a low rarity and all that, but maybe I'm not working on Bright Forest at the moment. And it takes medals to gold elite or orbs, and I was using them elsewhere probably, so I didn't do him yet. It's like he's holding a little needle. I like that. Got a little needle, he's gonna needle you. He's gonna sew your butt cheeks together. Sew your pee hole shut. Alright, anyway. Let's get some green or brown, right? That Ogress up, cast it. Bang. Chrysantherax. And that'll work the whole way through. Depending on your stats. But if you have Chrysantherax, I assume you got decent magic stat. I like to put on an Anu like early for sure, just to help make sure Chrysanthrax gets up, because we're not using a 50% start or anything. So it's here butt naked, 0 out of 34. So you might as well. It's like the best, one of the best troops in the game to use an Anu medal on, or Anu, yeah, an Anu global, because you get 20% of 34, which is quite a bit. What is that, like 7 mana or something? I don't know. Divide it by 5. What would that be? I don't know. 7? A little bit less. Get to start with that much. You was fighting to the right of the path? Okay. Yeah, I gotta watch your video. I forgot you said you put up a bunch of videos out. I don't know why I don't do that. I watch your like newer videos. I need to go back and look at some of your older videos. Not recently though, no, not gonna lie. I haven't watched anything, but I definitely see your thumbnails a lot. Your Beast Lord's like almost 60, right? I need to check it out again. I think I watched one of your Beast Lord videos, and then I definitely was watching your Necro like charm fighting, wherever that was. It was like vampires or something. Like yeah, that staircase you was doing. That was cool. I definitely watch sometimes when I have time. If I'm gonna watch EverQuest, it's gonna be classic EverQuest or myself. Sendrith sometimes too, especially if he's doing a juicy topic. All right. It's unfortunate for YouTube. You gotta do juicy topics like that, you know? I'll even fall into it a little bit. Alright, so that's the fastest team you could be doing in the game. You just want to get it done as quick as possible. There you go. But let's move to something else, you know? You could do... Let's take a clear filter. You don't have Chrysanthrax, right? I don't have Chrysanthrax. Maybe you have Stellarix. You could do Stellarix. It'd be pretty much the same thing. So I'm not going to show it, but definitely could do Stellarix. Could use Tesla. Let's do Tesla next. If you don't have Mythics, maybe, but you happen to have Tesla. You could use Venoxia, even. Anything that hits all enemies hard.
No time to talk. I'm busy here.
And we don't even... Yeah, I guess we still keep Forest Gremlin, because it's making a green storm for Ogress, and extra green for Ogress, who will get up Tesla. I think I'll still keep everything the same. You just switch out the troop. I mean, look at... We're minusing yellow, so if we happen to use, like, a yellow troop, maybe we change our banner, but Tesla doesn't use yellow, so... This is another team you could do. It's the same exact thing as the Chrysanthrax one. Pretty much. Getting so many new pets in your guild now, it's crazy. I knew that'd be a good thing. As soon as I saw it, I was like, everybody's gonna love that. Red. I could tell, man, I'm not always negative. If there's a good update, I'll tell you about it. If there's a good new mythic, I'll tell you about it. I'm just not, I don't get excited about mid stuff when I have everything in the game. Alright, I don't need it. We could do green for now, get her up right away. Got this red extra turn. There's Tesla, boom, all dead. Tesla will one-shot for me all the way to like 15, 16, something like that. So, might have to start two-shotting eventually. But still, you could fill her up on red or blue and then save your Ogress for the second cast. Once that starts happening, you know? Just fill her up on red or blue by matching red or blue, and then use Ogress on the second cast instead of the first. Right now, I don't need 2 casts, so I just do this. Bang. Just as good, even maybe even better early this is. Because she's got less mana to fill. Chrysantherax has way more mana to fill, so this is even better early. I used to do this and then switch to Chrysantherax. This is my second favorite, other than like Stellarix, who is exactly like Chrysantherax, so. Do this if you don't have the dragons. You could even do Diamantina if you want, if you have Diamantina. Same thing. You could pick a different dragon that hits all enemies if you want, but if you don't have any mythics or any dragons, Tesla's good either way, even if you do. And, yeah. Next best thing, probably the ruby weapon. And you get to level a class like this. So very smart. If you don't have all your classes on 100, you should probably do this.
They shall feel my fury.
Like so. And then you level a class, whatever class. Like Nightweaver was the last class I leveled up, so you might not have Nightweaver. You could do a 50% start class that you don't have all the way leveled up if you want. You could do Titan to make Ogress have a 50% start too. That'd probably be actually the best move. If you don't have Titan on 100, or you don't have Tesla or Mythics and you want to just go fast, Titan. Because then you got a 50% start for Ogress and your hero. Because Ogress is a giant, and Titan 50% starts giants. Just got to make sure you have the trait right here. This is almost, it's probably one of the few things early game that might be worth using a orb on here. I want to go crazy with that, but certain things like Mirage Queen or Queen Beatrix or Titan class or Elementalist class are worth using an orb on early game. And then you can start saving later once you get a nice team all fully traded and ascended and all locked in. But notice we're still using Warmadello, we're still using other bounty troops. Same thing, we're just one slot here because we bought a little bit higher up in the shop. We have more turns. We're getting a little bit less points. We're sacrificing points for speed. But you still get the job done by Saturday morning. It's not like you have to go to Sunday night because of that. This will probably be the best for the most people out there. If you don't have your classes on 100, I beg you to do this. And use one of your classes that you don't have on 100. Because you'll get 2 class experience instead of 1. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's twice. It's double. You know, you're walking around all the time getting 1 in class experience for every fight. All of a sudden, you're getting double class experience. Like, you should take advantage of that whenever possible. Matching brown is very good here because, you know, the ruby weapon uses brown too. Bang. Might even switch your banner to, like, if I don't have it on double brown right now, like, we might want to switch it with this team. Yeah, I don't, so still want brown green probably, but if we can do, okay, we can't, so that's why there's no like brown green minus a color that we're not using, so it's still the best. Let's do another fight. Go get that knight to 100, go get that Night Weaver to 100, go get that, all those. If you're a beginner and you somehow have ruby weapon, get your Titan to 100, get your Elementalist to 100, get your Archer to 100. Do this team. Let's do one more fight. Pets are flying. It's like trick or treat, and they're passing out pets. Probably keep my eye on pet rescues more than usual then. Like not popping them, but just looking to make sure, like see what I got. Alright, here you go. Another teams. That's the 3rd team. There's other weapons you could put here too, like Dustbringer, Dawnbringer, Black Manacles. Just anything that hits all enemies. Like Black Manacles is gonna fall off quick, but you got Ogress, you could get a Devour, you could still be fine, it would just take a little bit longer, but it's faster than 4 bounty troops. Okay, next best would be probably another thing that everybody can get. This isn't like, Oh, I hope you get it. RNG, like opening a chest. Maybe. Hopefully. No, this is like everybody gets it. So, where is she? I don't know my alphabet. It's Queen Beatrix. So use Queen Beatrix. You can keep the same banner once again if you want. Going all in on green. Beatrix is green. Ogress green. Everybody's green. Brown to get up Ogress. We're not using our hero, so class doesn't matter. So even... Yeah, I don't have Tesla. I don't have Ruby Weapon. I don't have any dragons. Well, if you're freaking level... If you're doing the bounty event today, you probably have Queen Beatrix. If you've been at least taking some of my advice. This is something you can just go to the underworld. It's one of 4 or 5 troops in a drop table. You can get it. Let's get blue and green. Smart. And she's not one-shotting, but she can loop. Royal Honey. It's pretty good. Definitely faster than 4 bounty troops. That's the point. Let's just do that. Nice. Boom. All dead. I'm doing like the best team first down to the worst team, so they're not going to look as impressive. I should have done it the other way probably. But it also shows that they work late and deep and are still pretty fast. Bang bang. Instead of 1 cast, it's 2. That's why it's not as good as Tesla or Dragon or Ruby Weapon, but those would eventually, like at this point, Tesla might stop one-shotting right here too. Ruby Weapon might stop one-shotting here too. But Chrysanthrax will go all the way to 20 for me. There you go, another one. I think anybody, but once again, it's kind of like the weird, like, ooh, I'm using double Cavru with Atlanta. Like, why do you have that instead of double Ironhawk? Or it's kind of like that. Like, why do you have to use Queen Beatrix? You should be leveling a class. Because if you don't have Tesla or Dragons, you're probably still leveling classes. So it's kind of a weird one, but if you don't have time, you just want to get it done quicker, but you have the gems, could do that. I mean, there's probably somebody out there. Alright. And like I said, you could use Black Manacles. It's not like super fast, but it's better than 4 bounty troops.
They shall feel my fury.
Something like that. Put on your whatever class you're gonna level. I think Titan would still be the best, but you probably have that on 100, so go do like Archer or Archmagus if you don't have those. Those are 50% starts. So let's do Archer just to make it a little different. Maybe you don't have Archer on 100. Archer has a green storm. At least you'll eventually have a green storm if you're leveling it. I should probably put all my niches on now instead of having that Anu. Yeah, for sure. Let me switch to that too, so we can do a little more damage. This is not going to be impressive, but it's faster than clunking along with 4 bounty troops, and you also get class experience, and especially early. Now you could use this for the first 15 fights and then switch to 4 bounty troops if you want. So it's like I said, I'm showing them in a order to where it's not flattering. We're not a flattering angle. The light is bad, you know? Showing our bad side, not showing our good side, type of thing. Let's get that Bow Raven. Gotta get all the Bow Ravens though, if you want to get it, especially on tier 4. That's any event though, you always want to get every Bow Raven you can. Let's put a Nisha on just to see how it's actually gonna do. This deep. I got Dragon Lord Luther's Draken. What? Dragon Lord Luther's Draken. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. That's normal. I already have a copy of it. I'll probably get it. I don't know. We'll see. It's like get one more copy of it. You know, that's why I'm not like a big fan of going after pet rescues. It's like I got one copy. Probably gonna use an orb one day, or I can sit there and get one copy at a time when it pops up once every month. Or you can spend a bunch of gems on baskets. Just ain't that appealing to me to go do pet rescues. I do them though, because it's free, and I can just go get a copy. Like, I do it, but it's not my favorite thing ever to be doing. I'm not a pet hater. I'll get it. When's it escaping? 44 minutes, so I got time. I got time today. Been saying that. Alright, where's the... That's the one thing with, like, all these pets popping up. Like, your vault event, like, your pity keys get overrid by this. And, like, the event that's going on right now gets overrid by this. When normally you could just click on the bounty, like, right from here. There it is. Right, let's see how it works with the Onishas. We already got a 50% start. We don't need the Anu. We got up right away. We got a Devour. That's cool. Ogress. Somehow it didn't fill. It's very close, though. Just do this. Instead of wasting the Ogress. Or I could have did Skulls there, maybe. Some purple. Might as well. In case, not bad. You'll see, like, if you're doing 4 bounty troops and you're on level 20, it's like, oh, I gotta shoot every enemy twice with my Tigraki or whatever, and it takes forever. It's faster. This is faster. Rah. Black Manacles. Ogress. Ogress. Keep doing it. You can do this if you want. A little bit of Skulls if you want. Ogress. Come on. It's like I almost want to storm for like purple or brown. So I'm blowing up more of it instead of green. Like, she's already up. But whatever. Could have done the Warmadillo there, maybe. Let's do it once. There we go. Finish stuff off for you on this team. But just another option. It's like the slightly better than... What happened? Slightly better than 4 bounty troops option. To level a class option. I'm buying up to tier 4, tier 5, and I want to level a class, and I want to get it done a little quicker option. Alright, so now we gotta do the 4 bounty troops option. Like, I want to just spend the least amount of gems I can. So we take this off. Probably take this off. We have to use Warmadillo, and Ogress is the best bounty troop in the game. And then if you're using all bounty troops to get the highest score, to do the least amount of fights, it's mostly to spend the least amount of gems. Like, it's going to take you way more time. You might have to do less fights, but every fight's going to take 4 times as long, so it's really not faster, you know? What did I used to do here? What was the other troop? Corpse Mare, maybe? I think Corpse Mare. I like Corpse Mare. Might be something better now, but it's an oldie but a goodie. Throw this on the bottom, because it's using the same freaking colors as Ogress. We don't want it blocking Tigraki. Something like that, I would say. Should we change our banner? Do we want to minus yellow now? Should probably do brown. See, minus blue. Minus red. See, there's always, like, I hate the colors that they minus. wonder if we should do this. Okay, we could do this maybe? Bear banner? The double brown for the Ogress, get the extra red for the Tagraki, and minus purple because we're not using purple. Then class doesn't matter because this is like the one time where as a super duper beginner that you're not using your hero. Like everywhere else in the game you should be using your hero. But like in this one specific instance, what's that little piece of, oh, is that its tail? It's like, what's that hair in the right hand corner of the corpse mare? Must be its tail. Sassy looking back at its own butt, you know? Sassy. Alright, with this one, Tagraki does true damage to an enemy boosted by their armor. So it kind of scales a little bit because the enemies get harder and harder and harder. They get more armor. And then it still takes like 2 shots. Thinking about my medals right now, but let's just do a fight. So every single bounty team. There really isn't, I mean, there might be other combinations of bounty troops, maybe. But other than that, there's like nothing else really that you should... These are the main ones, the main teams. So I always like struggle with should I take skulls or not, because I'm mostly doing true damage, but I think it'll hit past its armor there and actually hit into its health, so... Once again, now we don't really have to hit it with anything except for... Alright, and usually do this first, right? Hit something with the most armor. So it says 72, 67, 75. Now it's dead. Alright, we got Corpse Mare. Destroy a row, steal life from the first enemy, boosted by skulls destroyed. Well, the first enemy's almost dead, so let's do this. Let's kill the first enemy. That was almost dead anyway. I think now we're just gonna do... Let's go down the 72. It's like... Let's do this. Okay, now they're dead. So... Brown extra turn. Got Tagraki. Let's do this first. The Corpse Mare's like a cleanup crew. The cleanup crew. A little bit of mana generation, a little bit of board control. If you lose Ogress and the Fortress Gate, it's been stealing life the whole time. It's pretty good. Whoa, Anita with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We need it. We need it bad. You're the best. Running out there. Running out there with her spatula. With her wooden spoon. She's going to give you a spanking. I'll give you a spanking. Make your hiney red. You a spanking with a spoon. Watch this extra turn that I'm about to do. How you like them apples? Alright. We do Tagraki. We pick the enemy with the highest armor. So the ranger there has 82. Probably kill it in one hit. Alright, we got... the train is out there today. It's trying to make it to its destination. You know, it's a little bit behind. There was a delay. You're looking at the board and you're like, oh no, my train has been delayed. I'm going to get there late. Anita's like, put on the freaking turbos and the NOS. We got to try to make it. Got to get up our speed because here comes the jump. Yeah, we got to hit the booster thing on the ground like the Mario Kart. Got to steer it towards the booster, put on the NOS, the turbo. Throw some bags off. Make ourselves lighter. Start a fire inside and burn up all the chairs. Alright, so we could cast this and just like have it work on the first slot maybe. Just look at all your options here. Like, is there any row I can do that also gives me something else? Which I don't really see, so just hit the most skulls. It's just helping. It's not our main thing. Our main killer is Tigraki. Alright, let's have it hit the one with 77. Alright, now should we take skulls? I never know. We could do... Corpse Mare's gonna do 59 no matter what. So we could like go right here and like also get those skulls. And that brown, you see that brown too? If we go right here. So sometimes you don't worry about like hitting the most skulls you can, because it's gonna kill either way. So we might as well like get the skull hit and the brown while we do this. Okay, now Tigraki's up. Let's hit the one we haven't hit. Well, they're both kind of, I guess the one we haven't hit yet. Got this red. See how I'm not casting this? I mean, I could. I mean, right now would be a time. It's a little bit helpful. Maybe that's what people were talking about. Like, oh, if you're doing all bounty troops and it's on a team with Tigraki and Corpse Mare and Ogress, like, it could help a little bit, but... I would rather have, like, maybe a true damage troop that... Maybe true splash damage would be cool. If I could, like, request a bounty troop, maybe... yeah, I guess, like, a true splash damage would be cool, or true damage to all enemies. Maybe another mana generator like Ogress that's different, all different color. Like, I don't want... We need a purple... We need one that's purple. We need, like, a purple bounty hunter that does true damage, that either hits all enemies or does splash. Or we need a purple bounty troop that's like a leprechaun or something, like a... That would be cool. Something like that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would want. Like, if you could make your own bounty troop. Like, in like... Not like crazy, not like something nuts. Like, they actually might do it. Make it make sense. Can't say just wipes them all out in one shot, or... Be cool if there was like... I don't know. Maybe even... one that, I don't know. Not sure. Just true damage is what it's a purple bounty hunter. So we already got green, brown, blue, yellow, red. The only thing we're missing is purple. So a purple bounty hunter troop that also does true damage, or also mana generates. Something like that. That's what I would want. And then maybe it has a cool trait that also helps the team, like a brown storm, or maybe it's brown purple. And it does a brown storm. And does either true damage or mana generates or something like that. Like a Chernabog. Maybe a Chernabog-like bounty troop. Like purple brown, brown storm. Then it would just help get up these two faster. With Ogress's help. Or another true damager. That's purple brown. That hits multiple enemies. Would be cool. This one's just like the same exact colors as Ogress, which I hate, because Ogress is the best. And you're not ever gonna want to have her off your bounty team. That's the worst thing about it, for real. Alright, let's do one more fight with this one. Then we'll do other stuff, maybe. We need it today, Anita. Thank you so much. It's the last day. It's the last chance. Smoke them if you got them. Do we want to make the month a success, or do we want to test the waters of having an unsuccessful month? Just to see, what is he going to do? What's he going to do if he... What happens? I wonder what happens. Do we downsize again? Do we shut certain things down? Do we... cut back on things and shut stuff down? And I don't know. I guess we'll see. Not sure. Hasn't happened yet. Today's the last day, though. Will I cry in a corner for 3 days and not stream or do videos? I can't tell you. I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. All right. So we could start with the corpse mare, and it could work on the first slot. So just go here. I feel like looking. Tigraki on the one with the most armor. Bang. Because it boosts off of their armor. It hits harder. If they have more armor, it'll hit their health harder. Alright, Ogress. Need to look at the Warmadillo. Like, deal damage when at random enemy boosted by my armor. If the enemy dies, gain 10 armor. Oh, excuse me. It's like a random enemy, so I don't... Like, another thing about this one, it's hitting a random enemy, and it could just knock their armor off, and then Tigraki's not going to hit as hard. So it's like, it's green-brown, it's doing physical, it's hitting their armor when the other best bounty troop. It's like, the best bounty troop in the game is the exact same colors as it, strike 1. The second best bounty troop in the game wants the enemy to have armor. You know? And this thing's doing physical, it's hitting the armor of random enemies. You can't even choose. That's like strike 2, you know? Doesn't do true damage, it doesn't mana generate. Strike 3. We could kill this. We could Tigraki the one with the most armor. Could finish it off with this. Even though it's just doing 15, it's skipping their armor, so it's still like pretty good. Because if we had done physical, we would have hit them, they wouldn't have died. So even though it only did 15 damage there, it killed it because it was doing true damage, so it's fine. See, like if I use this right now, it's going to knock its armor off, and then Tigraki's going to hit weaker. I don't even think it's a good time to cast it. Could say that about Skulls, though, too. So let's do Tigraki here, while it still has 67 armor. And then there's like a... You know, we could do Corpse Mare, I guess. Like, you don't even have to hit Skulls if you don't want to. You could just, like, find a spot that... Like, board control type of thing, but there's nothing on the board right now, but just saying. We should probably go here. Alright, we win. So this is for the people. You want to spend the least amount of gems. It's going to take the longest, though. Plus, as a beginner, hopefully you have all these bounty troops. You probably should, because they're just rare, and you open chests. You're opening all your keys as a beginner, and they're some of the easiest troops to get, because they're just rare bounty troops. They're in the chests, and they're probably the first thing they'll give you. So hopefully you have them. But yeah, that's like super over-explaining, showing every single team for the bounty. There's no other team for real. Unless you're just having fun playing the video game. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying. You gave to the Gap yesterday. You hurt me, bro. Took away my Gap. You're a Sour Patch Kid. I appreciate it, though. I like money. I'll do whatever. Alright. Let's see what else y'all are saying. It went to, the gifteds went to Charles Robinson, Jared Bohm, Jason Bogus, Chu NG, and Generic Footy Fan. I have heard of Charles Robinson, Chu NG, and Generic Footy Fan. Maybe because they've gotten gifted before. Or something. Anita, yep. Damage to all enemies would be nice, and the AoE, true or not true, would be OP. Even if it took 2 or 3 casts, it could save gems instead of Dragon Tesla. Right, yeah, like early. That's a good idea. We need bounty troops that actually help speed up bounty. Most all bounty troops don't summon either. No problem, Sana. You've done quite a bit. I'm woodworks. You know what I mean? Somebody could come out of the woodworks. We haven't seen them yet this month. That'd be great, you know? Somebody that can, you know, they feel bad that the lady, you know, They feel bad for Anita and Sana and everybody else, and they come out of the woodworks. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Did it for the stream. Yeah, let's go. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I appreciate it, no matter what. You guys are the best. I'm just disappointed with the people that don't come anymore or whatever, you know? Alright. Let's see. What else can we do? I need to do the holiday event. And I need to get the legendary still. So, let's do it. Should we switch to the best team now? Might as well. I got a little bit of time today. You guys did awesome yesterday. I'm a man of my word. We're gonna stream for a little bit today. Either way, I gotta give myself that chance to, you know. It's not all unselfish. I gotta want to look back and be like, man, what if I would have streamed a little bit longer, you know? Alright, so... base rarity. We're doing the purple holiday event. Probably using Leprechaun, I guess, right? Maybe just straight up, maybe not. Isn't it just for Xanthrax, Triple Caffrey or something? If you just want to do, like, the best, fastest thing. With an Anu banner, we got purple. Usually minus green, just because it seems to be what works. Let's do this. Maybe brown. You like, because Caffrey does brown, so maybe a Obsidian banner. It's like one of the best banners for this team. Brown purple would be good too, though. Yeah, I think brown purple. Because if you're gonna do any color, like purposely, it's gonna be brown with the Caffrey. Yo, Tyrion with the 2, Trey with the 10. Thank you so much, bro. Usual suspects in the house. Got all the weight on their shoulders. Super heavy backpack. They have a little guy choking them out from behind. Rear naked choking them. Got all their weight on their shoulders. Alright. Appreciate it. Throwing some chairs out the window. Setting stuff on fire. You know, putting a spoiler on a fart can. Doing a air intake, putting a sticker on the side, lightening up the load, putting some carbon fiber on it. We're trying to make it go fast enough to make the jump. Like the freaking cliff is coming today. Like it's up there. It's right ahead. It's like an hour up the road. Right now. It's like an hour up the road. Can we get enough speed to clear the gap? We still got an hour. We can figure something out. You know, maybe we got Keanu Reeves crawling under the train doing something. You never know. He'll say, fuck me, man, fuck me. And then he'll figure it out. See the camera, then he loops the footage. Like, maybe we can figure it out in the next hour. You just gotta keep it above 50. Right? We'll loop the footage. And then they'll think that we're still just, like, sitting there trying to keep it above 50 with Sandra Bullock. But actually, we're, like, under the train, like, doing something crazy so we can jump over the gap. And we head to the airport. And we unload everybody off the train. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, let's do to battle. Alright, man. I'll see you this weekend. Most likely. We'll see, you know. Most likely. Unless I decide to... You know. Most likely see you this weekend. Unless I'm crying. So my tears get all over my laptop and I can't play anymore. Probably. This is Sony works all weekend, so should be able to play a little bit. Alright. Doing the holiday event. Do I have an Anu on right now? That's what I need to check. No. I think you should probably use an Anu to help your Caffrey. Like, don't leave him out there butt naked by himself. Give him a 20% start for the Chrysanthrax. Like, help them out. Don't leave us butt naked out here with the usual suspects. You gotta help us out a little bit, man. We've been putting in work all month. Gotta give Caffrey that Anu. We need that 20% Anu right now. Alright, Frightful Spooks. It's spooky. It sounds like Nuke's top 5 or something. Frightful Spooks. There was a ghost. There's a pack of plastic spoons and it flew off the counter. You decide for yourself. Was it a demon or was it an elaborate hoax? You decide for yourself. Was the pack of plastic spoons flying off the counter an elaborate hoax or was it a demon? Something more sinister. You decide for yourself. There's like a string glinting on the screen. You can see the string. You can see somebody's foot. You see somebody in the background in the mirror pulling the string. Not really a ghost. But he's like, you decide for yourself. I'm not going to tell you that I saw it in editing, that there was a string and a person in the mirror. So you decide for yourself. Was it an elaborate hoax? Remember I said it was... I said it could have been. I know I'm doing, like, editing the video, and I definitely see the string and, like, the person in the mirror pulling it off the counter, but I said, is it or is it not? You decide. You. I'm not telling you for sure. It could be, it could not be. I'm gonna get 1 million views, so I'm just gonna say, maybe. Even though I saw it when I was editing, you know, I saw the string. But anyway, you decide. If you don't see the string, then it's a ghost. I'm just saying. Maybe. Could be. You never know. Never know. Million views. $1,000 for me. Somebody else's clip. Then they become famous and everybody goes to their page and they say, oh, I got a haunted house. Look at me. I got a haunted house. The spoons are flying all over the place. Spooky Halloween today. Okay, so do I need to buy more turns? Let's go check it out. Let's do some math. Let's do some homework. Let's do our study guide. Let's go do the test. So we have 306. We need 400. I already bought all the pets and the golden pet. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. All I need is this. I have 306. And I get 75 points a day. I have Saturday and Sunday, so I don't need to buy any, because I will get 150 points just off of my daily free fights. You can tell how many points you're going to get by looking right here. I get 28 points per fight, so I just say 25 because it's way easier. Makes it 75 a day. In 2 days, I'll get 150. I only need 100, so I don't have to buy any more now. And I'll have enough for the legendary, who is Cheeks and Buns. He is Buns and Cheeks. He's pressing his face up against the glass and blowing his cheeks out, making fart noises. He's on the little guy caboose. Alright, so we did the holiday event. What would be next? I need to do Tower of Doom for my guild. I appreciate my guild. Appreciate y'all. Guild chat. Alright, so I scouted a little bit. Not a lot, though. Just a little bit. Did like floor 19 right here. You see that? That's me right there. That's my name. Here I am doing floor 16. I think I did like floor 9 or something. Floor 13. I think that's it. Scouted 3 floors. Floor 13. Floor 16. And floor 19. And I probably won't scout anymore because they're way past... Right now, they're like way up there. They're on... Not way up there. Like they're on 36 right now. Or wait, 39. So they're on 39 right now, and I doubt I'm going to go to floor 40, so I'm probably done scouting. Why would you use greed for that team, sir? I don't know. Anyway, I don't like saying anything about guildmates. Guys, shh! Zip your lips! Don't say nothing. Okay. So what floor am I on? 20? Alright. So floor 20. We got 2 unlock, 3 fireball, 4 attack, 5 armor. So I'm going to hit 2 and 3. Attack don't matter, armor don't matter, diminishing returns. You don't get a stat. 2 unlock. Candy time. Kieran says, even if you find other ways to make money, you can always keep this channel open and spend some free time making money here, regardless how frequent it is going forward. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Just be unfortunate. You know how it goes. When you guys quit playing Gems of War, you say, I'm going to stick around at the channel. And then slowly, over time, you stop coming to the channel. It's probably what would happen. You're not wrong. Like, I would probably keep posting somewhat when I have time. I'm not working my fingers to the bone trying to make extra money. And I got so much going on just right now with everybody else in the house. It's hard that I don't even barely have any extra time. Like, right, you guys see, like, the extra time I have, basically. So, yeah, like, the time would have to come from this. It's not like I have other extra time that I'm not utilizing already. The time would come from literally, like, this. So, the time you see me on here and putting out videos, and the 2 hours here, and the 3 hours there, and the video here and the video there, that's when I would be, like, doing other things. So, it'd become very tough to put out anything. And I'm not saying it would be nothing, but it would get slower, quick, and then it would probably end up being nothing after a couple of months. I just don't want to see that happen, so I like to, like, over-exaggerate and, like, try to make it happen, and because I know how it's going to go. Not saying, like, the channel's going to end tomorrow, but it'd be like, you could point back to, like, okay, that's when everything was slowed down and stopped. Floor 20, we got 2 unlock, 3 fireball. And I'd honestly probably post EverQuest if I was gonna, like, not concentrate on YouTube so much anymore. So that gets more views. And that's, like, I don't know. It's what I play in my free time. So the Gems of War would probably fall off pretty quick. I mean, I would hate that. I'm here as long as y'all want me here. I always say. But, you know, probably I just know I know it's gonna happen. Like, I've been trying to avoid it for a year now. Probably longer. It's unfortunate we had our, like, peak in the pandemic, you know? So now it's like, did I really actually do any good on YouTube? Because, like, my best time was when everything was inflated. Anyway, like, somebody could say that, like, as a diss or something. Like, yeah, you got that many, you got this, you did that for that long. Like, you were doing good for a year or two. But that was during the... And that's why. I saw today I have a Sekiro video with 15,000 views. Because somebody was complaining about it being 12 minutes long instead of 2 minutes long. People do that to me all the time. They'll complain about how long the video is. On like a... It's usually when it's got like millions of... Not millions. I mean, it's got 15,000 views. Hopefully that's what I said. It's got 15K views. And it was like... I was just showing people how to farm. It's always about farming, I swear. I should just make a whole channel about farming. Be outside picking tomatoes and corn. Floor 21, 2 life, 3 armor, 4 unlocked, 5 armor. So we're only doing 4. You know, once you get up in the 20s, you might want to start looking at your, like, scrolls. Depending on how far you plan on going in the Tower of Doom. Like, today might be the last day I play Tower of Doom. So, I might want to use my scrolls just to get a higher score today. And 17th right now. Like, you can look ahead, though, if you look ahead. Like, okay, I have a heroism scroll. We gotta find the highest floor that we're planning on going to that only has an unlock on it. That's what you do with your heroism scrolls. You don't want to skip by, like, a luck or a fireball or a heroism or something like that. You want to target the highest floor you plan on hitting that has just an unlock on it. That's, like, the best floor for your heroism scrolls. So we got, like, the next floor does only have an unlock. Like, that, maybe that's it. But let's keep looking. This one has a haste, which isn't, like, you know, not super necessary, but I don't really want to if there's other better floors. This one has a haste as well and a luck, so I'm not going to do that one because I'll miss out on the 2 points for the luck. You don't get the stuff off the floor. You just clear the boss. You get just the boss if you do a heroism. So it's not. It's like the best time to do that is on just unlock. This one has haste, unlock. This one has haste, luck. So yeah, I want to at least get to floor 26. So maybe we will. Okay, this one has unlock, haste, luck. Haste, unlock. Haste, luck. Yeah, so maybe this floor is good for a heroism. But watch as I don't get life, I don't get armor, and I don't get armor. All I'm going to get, when you do heroism, you don't get the stuff out the floor. So I'm not going to get luck, or heroism, or fireball, or haste, or any of that. You don't get armor, or HP, you don't get none of that. So heroism, you really got to use those when there's just an unlock. But you can just click on the boss room. You don't have to do this fight first. You don't have to do all the fights first. You don't have to find the unlock first. Nothing. When you have a heroism, you notice how I've done none of the fights yet. We just got to this floor. I'm coming up onto the floor, walking in, going straight to the boss room, and then I'm going to use scroll. See, I did not get any of that other stuff. This is all I got. So it's kind of strategic to where you have to look ahead at a high floor with just an unlock. We got 2 dooms defeated. Alright, now we're on 22. And if you're a scout, you probably shouldn't use heroisms at all. If you keep... because you can't report what was on the floor. If you're on a new floor that's no one's ever been to before, you cannot use a heroism as a scout. That's just selfish. You should report what's on that floor instead of... So, let somebody else pass you and scout, and then you can use your heroism, I guess. Just sucks as a scout, you can't really use heroisms or fireball. Well, fireball, I guess. Doesn't fireball show you what's in the room, maybe? We can try it. Anyway, where am I at? Why does it take you all the way out when you use a heroism? Or did I push the wrong button? Alright, floor... I was going here. Floor 22. 2 haste. 3 armor, 4 armor, 5 unlock. It always feels weird, like, using a fireball on a fireball, or a fireball on a haste, or... kind of like using fireball on, like, a high... almost the same thing as a heroism, almost. Like, you want to get a luck from a fireball, you want to get, like, a heroism from a fireball, you want to get, like, an unlock on a high floor from a fireball. Otherwise, it kind of feels strange to, like, get a fireball for a fireball, or a haste for a fireball, or... So I might use it on one of the lucks that are coming up, or one of the unlocks. But we want to go as high as we can, because the fights get harder the higher you go. So if you're going to use a heroism or a fireball, you want to use it on harder fights. Right? We're all poor, I know. I mean, I don't know what you guys are. I'm not saying you guys are, but that's what Tyrion said. 2 unlock, 3 haste, 4 magic, 5 luck. So that's the next floor. So let's just do this floor like normal. 2 haste. Haste gives you more turns. That way you can double up on sigils, triple up on sigils. I might save my sigils just in case, but at the moment, the way it, I might. This might be the last time I'm doing Tower of Doom. I'm not sure. I don't know how much I'm playing Gems of War this weekend. I already did a decent amount. Alright, can use our Caffrey to do red here. Get up Chrysanthrax again, cast it again, win. Money talks here, says goodbye. Those haunting channels are hilarious. I know, it's funny. Troop art? On which troop? Oh, the dude blowing his bubble on the glass? Yeah, it is pretty cool, actually. Tyrion says, I went off script, choose random rooms today, and got a perfect run on main. On, like, your dungeon? I mean, I don't currently need the Dragonite, but always welcome to add the stash. Assume they want max gold per battle, but it's traditional redundant leprechaun, I know. Tyrion says you can alternately use heroism to skip unlock and boss room, but still do the other rooms on that floor, but I do prefer skipping unlock only floors late when I can. Yeah, I mean, it's the best way to use it. You're right, you could get a luck and then use a heroism or something like that, but I'd rather... I don't know. Yeah, you're right, I guess, but that's the way I do it. I try to choose a floor with just unlock, and so I can clear the whole floor without touching any rooms. It just feels the best. Heroism basically skips 2 sigil rooms, the unlock and the boss. You can use heroism as a scout, just be smart about it. If you scout 2 to 4 and no unlock is 5, for example, just use it and not do boss room. Okay, I feel you. You could do that. But no, don't use heroism the normal way. Don't skip levels unless you're at the end. No one is going as high as you can then... Yeah, if you're, like, not scouting anymore, pretty much, and you've already reported, like, 50 floors, like, I guess you could. 2 haste, 5 unlock. Let's do this one. I'm gonna go to 26, like a good boy. At least 20. Yeah. Should probably go higher. These days, it's like, it used to be 26 was fine. If you just want to, like, okay, I'm in a guild, and I just joined this guild, and they're, like, a mid-tier guild, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how high I'm supposed to be going in this Tower of Doom to, like, do my share. Used to be floor 26 was the smartest, because you get weapon scrolls all the way to 25, and then you stop getting them at 26. So at least go to 26 just for yourself. Even if you're a selfish person, you should at least go to 26. To get stuff for yourself, but you're also helping your guild by going that high. But ever since they added like the extra rewards after, you know, the shiny stuff and the Dragonite stuff after, like the harder to get rewards that takes longer to, you have to get more points in each event. It's almost like you should go to 30 now, at least. I don't even know exactly, but at least probably 30 to do your share. It always depends what kind of guild you're in, and you could have a scout going to freaking floor 100. Or you could have, you know, 15 people doing nothing. Always advice with a grain of salt, depending on your own situation, obviously. The depends emoji. Maybe I will shoot for floor 30, just to, like, make sure I did my share. Look back, I won't regret it. Be like, I did it. I did my share. Why'd I do that one? There we go. Alright, this weapon I have cast like every once in a while to like finish something off, but that's about it. Because Chrysanthrax normally is going to take everything out at the same time. Occasionally something will like, you'll have Drake Rider and then you'll get a little summon in and you'll hit it with Chrysanthrax and it has a little bit left and you hit it with your weapon. Alright, I got 17 sigils. Like, I guess I'll shoot for floor 30. I probably shouldn't have used my heroism, but I just wanted to show it. Got 2 unlock, 3 haste, 4 magic, 5 luck. So I guess I'll save that one fireball right now. We don't really have like a bunch of sigils. I might just have to play it normally. Got 17 and we need to do... You could start counting if you want, but I got more. I got I'm gonna go till Sunday, maybe. We'll see. But got this. We gotta do 2. I gotta do 3, but it's pretty much free room. You almost don't even have to count when it's a haste. It's like free, pretty much. So I gotta do 2 there, 3, because you gotta count the boss room. 3, and then 4. Don't count the haste. 5. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11. Getting a heroism. 12. We could take that floor out with the heroism. I got fireball. I could take off 1 for that. That's 11. I get another, but then I have to get a fireball. So really it's still 12 probably. 13, 14. So, yeah, I need like 14 turns. And I only have 17, so I should probably just play normally without like doubling up on sigils and stuff just to make sure. Floor 23, okay, 2 unlock, 3 haste, 5 lucky. So let's start with 2. Maybe this is what we do for the rest of the stream. I just get to floor 30. Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts? Girl Scout cookies. Outside of the Walmart. You walk out the other door. That's my strat. Dude, there was a salesperson the other day. I always do this, and I've said it like a million times on the channel, but it happened the other day. So, you know how there's like the salesperson standing in the middle of the Walmart, like in the back by like the electronics? And they're just like right in the middle of the path. They're trying to get you, like to talk to you and stuff. Like, hey, how's it going today? I'm like, I go up like in energy, like I surprise them with my energy, you know? I'll just be like, it's going good, how are you? And I'll just keep walking. You know, you kind of like stun them. You got to stun them for a second with what you say, and then you just keep going. You're not like, I don't need nothing, you jerk. You know, you don't be mean. You just like kind of stun them with, you overdo it a little bit. You like go harder than them, and then you just keep walking, right? So they're like, hey, how's it going? You know, how are you today? And you just be like, fine, how are you? You know, and you just like keep walking as fast as you can. Like, you know, you see them, so you're already like going pretty quick, and you just turn on the afterburners like as they start talking to you, and then you just scream back at them like, doing fine, how are you? You know, like scream it, and then you just keep going. You know, 'cause then they don't want to talk to you because you're a weirdo screaming back at them. They're looking for like the little docile, like you know, they're gonna convince you of something. You're not gonna convince me. I'm charging through Walmart because I got $10 to my name. Like, leave me alone. Floor 23. We got room 2 unlock, room 3 haste. So 3 and 5. Try to remember and don't be a goldfish, Cinny. Like right here might be a good situation. I mean, you got the Chrysanthrax though, so just makes the weapon. It's just there for points. The haste scroll is pretty much free sigils, right? I mean, those are like, hit them. There's no harm, no foul to hit a haste room. You don't lose any sigils. You could skip them if you want though, if you're like close to your destination or you're almost done. Same thing with Lux even, like if your guild already has all rewards, like why are you still getting points? But it'll help your like leaderboard still and your place in the guild. And let's say like your guild was done with all rewards, the leaderboard sucks anyway, it's the Ding Dong Olympics, we all know that, and you're just going to 26 to get your weapon scrolls. Then you could skip Lux because there's no point. You're just trying to hurry and get, you know, the 25 bosses killed so you can get all your weapon scrolls. But most of the time you get all the Lux because normally your guild isn't all the way done with the event when it's time to hit a luck or not, you know? Like right now, We still got to get all these rewards. And these are like the extra ones I was talking about. Like, we used to only go to like 12 or something back in the day. Back in my day. Back in my day when we played Tower of Doom, we only had to go to like stage 12. Maybe 14. Something like that. These days, ever since they brought in shiny troops, you know, you got the 2 shiny keys, the 5 abominable troll tokens, and they added some Dragonite orbs at the end here. It used to be like, didn't they tweak this too? It used to be like this, you'd have to get tons of points here, like it would keep going up. It was like 350, then 400, then 450, then 500, then 650, then 700. It was like kept going up, but then they realized like it was too much, so they turned it down a little bit. So you get to 350, and now it's going back down. 300, 200, 150, 150, 150. So once you get past like 12, it starts to go downhill a little bit. It's like going up the hill, then down the hill. Sometimes I feel like people look like a guildmate or somebody, like a newer person, might look at this and be like, dang, we're only on stage 13. I'm not going to try. I already did a little bit. I'm not going to, like, use the rest of my free sigils. I'm not going to help my guild that gives me guild tasks every Monday and gives me rewards from every guild event and gives me extra stats from the tasks and extra mastery and all that cool stuff. I'm not going to help my guild. I'm selfish. You know? This looks worse than it actually is. Like, we only need a couple of people to do, you know, to help out here to get this done. Like, everybody that's already doing stuff is going to keep doing stuff. And then if, like, 5 people that are in the very, you know, the worst, the least, people that have the least amount of points, like the lowest, the ones on the last screen, if they would just jump in here and do, like, 10 floors each or something, it would be very helpful. And then everybody else would be, like, would finish the rest. So try not to be super selfish and get all the guild tasks and just give the bare minimum and do just a little bit of guild event. I mean, don't be the, like, early game when you're not gonna be with, like, once you get into a guild that you actually like, and come on, man, like, alright, we just do the boss. Be like if I stopped at floor 12. I know, like, I'm in this guild, I'm getting guild tasks, I'm getting stats, I'm getting event rewards. Can't just be a leech. Don't be a sore thumb, but also don't be a leech. Your very first guild, you can be a leech, because they get it. You know, you're still opening all your kingdoms. They're hoping you stay with them and you stop being a leech. But that's what they got to do as a super low-level guild that maybe they just started their guild, or they're having trouble recruiting people. They're not very high level. They'll just take anybody. And they're not expecting you to do anything. They're just hoping. Like, if we take in 10 people a week, maybe one of those people work out, stay, and help the guild and stuff. They know, like, you're the very low level guilds, like, get it. You can just chill in one of those guilds, but like your second, third, fourth guild, you should start helping, because you scratch my back, I scratch your back type of thing. Like, you're getting stuff for being in that guild. You should. It's like when you get your 400 or whatever gems on Monday, reinvest them into the guild event. Don't be so selfish. Floor 24. Don't be doing PvP all day and Explore 12 all day and skipping the entire guild event. That's selfish. Room 2 life, room 3 unlock, room 4 haste, room 5 haste. We gotta do 3, 4, and 5 here. Maybe I'll be able to. I got 16 sigils. Maybe I can double up eventually with all these haste rooms. Alright, let's see. Let's read the chat. Just building on my recommendations advice, I'm always about the exceptions, not the rules. Most should follow Sunny's advice, but wanted to include the Scouts info since there is at least one Scout per guild. Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts? What do the Boy Scouts do? They like go in the woods and have patches, right? They tie rope, they tie knots. They don't make cookies. Depends on the guild for sure. Anita says, I miss seeing those Girl Scout cookies. Never thought I would ever be saying that. Got the mint ones. You got the tiger stripe ones, the caramels. You got I don't know. Those are the only two I know. Just the regular ones. Lemonade Thin Mints right now. Mints with lemonade. Peanut butter, yeah, I love peanut butter. It's like one of my favorite things. I had a peanut butter thing from the store the other day. It wasn't that good for once. Like, peanut butter is almost always good. But they made like a parfait thing, and they had like chocolate cake, and then they had like whipped cream on top. You know, if you go to like the cake section, and you look like in the glass case, and you like go all the way to the right or something, they have like these little single things that you can buy for like $2 or $3. I was trying those, so I tried like the blueberry cheesecake. That one was awesome. It was fire. I tried like a strawberry parfait. That was like okay. And then I was trying like the peanut butter chocolate one, and it was like literal like Jif peanut butter on top of brown chocolate cake. So like my first bite, I was like, whoa, that tastes like it's good, but could have been way better if they used like candied peanut butter instead of like literal peanut butter. Like, I would rather have like Reese's type of peanut butter, not real regular peanut butter on cake. Like, that wasn't that good. I was disappointed. It was alright though, it was worth it, but I'm not gonna get it again, I'll tell you that. I would get the blueberry cheesecake one again. That was really good. The strawberry parfait one, I was kind of disappointed too, because I thought it was strawberry cheesecake when I bought it. And then I get home and it's just like cake with strawberries and whipped cream. Like, ah, man, I thought this was cheesecake. I like cheesecake. It's good. I'll eat cheesecake. I'll eat that every day. I used to not like cheese. When I was like a kid, I didn't like it. Now I like it. I didn't like peanut butter that much when I was a kid either. Now I like it. It's good. Peanut butter ice cream or something? Let's go. Let's go. I want that right now. Eat it right now. I would eat peanut butter ice cream on stream right now if I had it. A little bit of chocolate and peanut butter together. Maybe some caramel in there, dude. Kafru! They're good frozen? Anita says both of my daughters were scouts, so I used to have tons of cookies to deliver back in the day. Back in my day, I had to walk uphill most. I know, I did. Back in my day, you didn't get arrested for fighting in school. Like that's what I've been saying. That's really stupid. Stupid dummy. Some students still don't understand TOD. I know, dude. I've explained it like a million times, but some people don't watch the channel, I guess, or they just like are so stubborn. They want to go. It's like, remember the kicking down the door to look in every room of a place where nobody's gonna go? Like, that was pretty funny. Like, people complaining about spending gems and people not getting boons because they were kicking down the 80th floor door and searching in all the rooms and telling everybody what's in somewhere they're never gonna go. Like, well, quit doing that then. Like, wait till everybody catches up before you go to floor 89. Like, why don't you stop on floor 50 and, like, you know, it's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday or Thursday. You can't get mad already. Like, most people are going to go to 25 or 30, and if everybody in the guild does that, we'll be fine. But if you're going to floor 80 and getting mad because people aren't getting boons to help you to go to floor 90, like, don't help that much, first of all. Like, can't blame us for that. Like, the leaderboard is trash. We were always getting all rewards. It wasn't like, oh, you have to go to floor 80 or else we won't get all rewards. We were always getting all rewards, whether you went to floor 80 or not. Just like I was trying to help people. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, save your time and go do something else. Like, I'm just trying to help you. Like, you're wasting gems and you're wasting your time. Kicking down doors that no one's ever gone in and telling us about it. And then getting mad. Floor 25, room 2 life, room 3 unlock, room 4 haste, room 5 lucky. So we'll do 3, 4, and 5. Still got 16 sigils. We're on floor 25. We'll start looking at that maybe next floor. I'm gonna go to 30. I decided. One of them deals. I don't want to be like, well, I could have went to... Could have did this, could have done that. Was in the last place I looked. Let's talk about food. What's your favorite breakfast? Put your favorite breakfast in the chat. You know what I like? I like blueberry Eggo waffles. It's not my favorite, but I've been on some blueberry Eggo waffles lately. Put a bunch of butter on it and syrup. And put them in the toaster. That's like the type, that's a Sony cool breakfast. I don't have to cook nothing. It's pretty good. It's like I'm like a kid. Actually, my favorite breakfast is Geta. That's you have to cook it. And I don't want to cook it. Geta and eggs, runny eggs, dude. Woo! I used to eat that every day after church when I was a kid. Go to a restaurant, get Geta and eggs, runny eggs. And you like just put them together. A scroll, come on. Favorite breakfast in the chat. Pancakes. You ever go to like a restaurant and you get pancakes and then you got butter and then they have like different kinds of syrup. That's the coolest part. First of all, they're good pancakes because it's from a restaurant. Second of all, you got different choices of syrup. Like they got blueberry syrup and strawberry syrup and just regular maple syrup, and you can put some blueberry syrup on there, some strawberry syrup on there. That's pretty good. Do that occasionally. Mostly did the Geta and eggs with toast and like strawberry jam or something, but like some chocolate milk from the restaurant. That was good. At home though, I can make eggs. One time I blew up eggs onto the ceiling and into my eyeball. That was the thing I was going to tell y'all that one time that I never told you. I don't think I told you. I was like, hey, I'll tell you guys about it one day if I don't. I blew up some eggs and they flew all over the ceiling and in my face. And shot me right in the eyeball. I got shot in the eyeball. Freaking hurt. It was like flaming egg. Flaming, burning egg flew into my eyeball. Like literally, I'm not exaggerating. Like right in my eye. I was being really stupid. I was being stupid, so it's my own fault. And the egg flew on the ceiling and all over the place. Mrs. Senny's like, how'd you do that? How'd you even do that? I don't know, bro. I don't know, milady. Don't call me bro. I don't know, me lady. I exploded eggs all over the kitchen and it flew in my eyeball. I thought I was gonna get salmonella in my eye. I called the hospital and asked them if I was gonna grow a chicken in my eyeball. Floor 25, floor 26. Room 2 haste, room 3 power, room 4 armor, room 5 unlock. I think the one that some people are confused about is power because it sounds good. Power. Give me the power scroll. It's like Power Rangers. Power's not as good. Power is like life times 4 or something, you know? It's like life, armor, attack. Life, fire, wind, water. Power is just life, armor, attack. And then 1 magic. So power is really just like, it might as well say magic next to it. For real. Because no one cares about life, no one cares about attack, and no one cares about armor. So the only thing it's really given you is 1 magic. So power might as well just say magic. So if you're getting magic scrolls because you think it's helping, diminishing returns. Power literally might as well just say magic. Almost. It's like slightly better. But it's kind of like when they say the new mythic is exclusive. Like they use these words that make you think that you should do it. Exclusive. The new mythic is exclusive. It's an exclusive drop. It's only going to be here for 1 week. Gotta get it now. The colorway won't be here next week. It's an exclusive. Where'd you find this one? It's like, the new mythic, it's exclusive. Where'd you find this one? You know? That's what they're trying to do. But really, it's just, it's a new mythic, it's exclusive, it's only. The new mythic is only in Glory Keys, Gem Keys, Guild Seals. It's not, where'd you find this one? Exclusive. That's what they want you to think. But nah. It's just, it's only in Glory Keys. It's the only mythic. It's the only one. It's actually a bad thing. Exclusive means you can't get any of the other ones. You know? Doesn't mean, where'd you find this one? It doesn't mean that. It means you can't get the other ones. It's the only one available. That's it. It's exclusive. It's the only one. That's what it means. Same with power. It's power. Ugh. Get big muscles. Power. Power Rangers. Power's good. Like powdered donut. I like powdered donuts. It almost says that. Nah, it's not good. You only get 1 of each stat. One progress to each stat even. You don't even get a stat. You just get 1 progress. 1 progress for each stat. You don't even get a stat. Power doesn't give you stats. It gives you 1 progress to each stat. Which, who cares about attack? Who cares about life? Who cares about armor? So who cares? 75% of power, who cares? And then it's giving you one progress towards magic. That's what it's really giving you. So it's like, where'd you find this one? That's what they want you to think. Devs are always trying to trick you, always trying to make you waste your time, always trying to make you waste your money. They think it's funny. They're like that happy face down there in the bottom right-hand corner. That's the devs. Every time you get the power or you get the new mythic, that's them right there. They're cheesing at you like, ah, look at you. Look at you. They did it again. We tricked them again. We tricked them again. They're high-fiving. We tricked them again. We said it was exclusive. Where'd you find this one? And they all got it. Now they're saying it's good because they already got it. Now they're convincing other people it's good because they can't say it's bad because they already wasted their stuff on it and they already got it. So now everybody thinks it's good. Same thing with power. They're just using a word that makes it seem awesome when it's not. Power's cool for scouts. It's cool for if you're a scout. You got to go in every room anyway, though, so you're getting it either way, no matter what it says. But anyway, room 2 haste. Room 4 armor, room 5 unlocks. We're going 2 and 5. 2 and 5. Where'd you find? Alright, what's your favorite breakfast, y'all? What'd you say? What'd you say? Boy Scouts have some form of fundraising? They don't sell peanut brittle or something? If you're in your hubby's old guild, you can completely understand. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Explained by you and many others, yeah. Your oldest is 40, so many things I could have changed. Yeah, it's been a long time. Probably not allowed to sell peanut brittle because somebody could be allergic to it and then they'll get sued. Lemonades are a cookie? Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you were drinking lemonade. Tyrion says the old strawberry ones were the best. They don't make them anymore, sadly. Your dad used to gross Anita out by eating peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches? Dang. I'm reading chat, dude. I always read every single message. Anita... Oh, you mean... Okay, I'm sorry. I overreacted. You're talking about your guild. Doesn't read the chat. I got offended for a second. You say I don't read chat? Nah, that's not what you're saying. Anita says strawberry muffin. This text, man. You can't tell. You know text? You text somebody, you're saying something happy, and then they take offense. Anita says strawberry muffins or biscuits and... Oh, biscuits and gravy. So good. I like that. I like biscuits and gravy. I'm not a big sausage guy, right? I don't have to pause, because I don't like sausage. Not a big sausage guy. Some people out there, they love their sausage. They'll eat sausage every day. Me, I don't like sausage. I'll eat I mean, it's alright. It's alright. That's how I feel about sausage. It's okay. There's nothing else, maybe. Room 2 haste, room 3 power. I keep forgetting because I'm blabbering. Sausage okay. You know? It's okay. Biscuits and gravy, though, if it has like a little sausage gravy, you know, I'll take it. It's still really good. I like it. But I don't like to eat like a link of sausage, or I want bacon. I'd rather have steak or bacon or geta. Sausage would be my last choice, but it's like, hey, I'll eat vanilla ice cream. It's probably my last choice, but I still eat it. That's how sausage is. For me. It's like I don't like the spices in it or something, whatever it is. It's like bologna. I don't like bologna. Sausage is like bologna for me. It's not as bad as bologna, but that's how I picture sausage. Is like, it's kind of like bologna or salami. Bologna and ketchup sandwich. But lots of people love their sausage. Like, if I talk crap, that'll be the end of the channel for real. You know, I can talk as much crap about other stuff, but if I start talking crap about sausage, I'm done for real. I'll get canceled over some sausage. People love it. I'm just not a big sausage guy, that's all. Eat no sausage. Yeah, I don't eat much in the morning either. I was just going with the first thing of the day, breakfast. What's your favorite lunch? I've been eating spinach salads lately. I'll take, you know, if I could get anything in the world, I probably wouldn't get this, but lately this is what I've been doing. I'll get like the baby spinach, or even just the regular spinach. I put it on a plate or a bowl. Then I put ranch on it, and then it's not even like the best. Anyway, spinach leaves, like baby spinach, preferred, but you could do the other ones. Then I put ranch on it, like so much ranch that's like, why are you even eating spinach, bro? Type stuff. And then I put some more spinach on top of it, because I'm trying. I'm eating spinach here, you know. Would you rather me eat McDonald's burger or some cheese? I'm trying here, bro. I gotta put a little ranch on it. And I put some shredded cheese on it. And then I like sunflower seeds. If I don't have sunflower seeds or croutons or something like that, I don't want it. I'll still probably eat it, but it's like eating sausage at that point. Or bologna. I want some sunflower seeds, please. You know, the fresher the better, like kernels, you know. And then some croutons. And if I have it, I'll put Italian dressing on it too, sometimes. You ever had Frisch's Ranch? That's so good. I wish they sell it in the bottle. They don't even really have Frisch's anymore. Big Boy Frisch's? I think it was kind of like only regional, right? Like in the US, and then now it's like almost gone. It's just like a sit down, wasn't fast food, it was like the next step up. And they had like the Big Boy hamburger. And they also had like a salad bar. It's one of those. And they used to have like the best ranch dressing. They should sell it. They'd be able to, they could bring back, they could get enough money to reopen all their stores if they would just put, they should just sell their ranch and their tartar sauce in every grocery store and then save up their money to reopen all their stores because everybody would buy it. They already sell their tartar sauce, but I don't think they sell their ranch. I haven't looked it up, and I don't know. Maybe they do, but they probably just get it from somebody else. Maybe it's not theirs. But wherever they get their ranch from, I like that. That'd be my favorite. I put that on there. I don't have it, though. I like to mix Italian with ranch sometimes. I don't know. But usually it's just ranch. That's what I eat for lunch. That's probably what I'm going to eat today. I got spinach, cheese, sunflower seeds, kernels, you know. I don't have croutons, but I got some gushers. I put gushers on there. Mini pouches, tropical. Alright, room 2 unlock, room 3 armor, room 4 heroism, room 3 blah, blah, blah. So 2 and 4. We're getting there. We don't have too much left. Let's take a look again. Now is a good time to take a look. How many do we have to do? Okay, we have a fireball. We're about to get a heroism. Keep that in mind. We're on 27. So we got to do 2 to unlock. 4 is a heroism, and then the boss. So that's 3. Okay. We got to do the unlock here. That's 4. And then the boss. That's 5. We got to do... we don't have to do that room 2. I probably will, though. 6, 7, 8. We got to do 8 more rooms. Okay. But we're getting a fireball scroll there. So that's... We can use that, but we gotta like use a sigil to it's kind of weird. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. That might be the best example of not doing a fireball, because I have to use a sigil to then get a fireball scroll to then not use a sigil. So that's kind of strange. But it's a room 2 fight that I could then use a fireball scroll to not do a room 5 fight. So you gotta think of it like that, maybe. So what did I say, 8? 1 fire scroll, 2 unlock, 3 boss. Unlock boss, that's 5. 6, 7, 8. We're on 27, so I gotta do 8 more fights, 8 more rooms. I need 8 sigils. But, we got a fireball scroll, so now that's 7. Now that's 7 sigils we need. We are getting a heroism, so we can take off 2, like right here. Now that's 5 sigils we need. Alright. So heroism's going to clear that whole floor. It's going to save me 2 sigils. So now we only need 5. We're getting a fireball here to do an unlock there. So I think I only need 4 sigils for real. So I think we only need 4, and we have 15. So what we could do is every time we're actually going to do a fight, we could give ourselves more stats by double, tripling up on sigils. So floor 27, 2 unlock, 3 armor, 4 heroism. So 2 and 4. So we'll do 2. But we can do this. And we can start light if you want. If you're not sure, start light. But I think we can do legendary. Let's try legendary. Let's see. Whatever happens, happens here. Let's see if it works out. I'm trying to end on 30 with nothing left. So I want to have 0 sigils. And I want to have 0 heroisms and 0 fireballs. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm making a game within the game. We'll be on floor 30 with 0 sigils, 0 fireballs, 0 heroism. The game within the game. If you're not a scout or trying, if you're just trying to go to a very specific floor, you can play the game within the game. Try to end with 0. See, now my Chrysantherax will definitely do 2 shots instead of probably 3 because I got more stats. Yeah, there's probably guilds out there prioritizing powers and magics and stuff. That's just like prioritizing pets. It's somebody at the top of the guild trying to help themselves by convincing other people to do something stupid. And, you know, most situations, you know, there's specific... You know, you're in a lower level guild, you're the guild leader, like, you're telling them to get power. I could see that maybe, but as like a high level guild that you always get the whole event done and stuff, like, you don't need to get power or magic or anything. 4 heroism. See, I keep forgetting. Alright, this stays on, remember, so you gotta, like, take it off if you want to take it off, but... We only need 4 turns. Now we only need 3. I think it's going to work out. I mean, we got to get to that heroism and that fireball, so hopefully I left enough wiggle room. If it gets weird, I'll just stop using so many sigils for each fight. Heroism? I know we got the boss fight. Same thing. Okay, after this, I'll take another look, because we got 6 sigils left after this. Take another peek at it. Just double check, make sure we're playing the game within the game right. I don't know if I ever showed this on video or stream. This is what I do. A little more fun. See how you get boons after floor 25? That's what I mean, like, boons are bad until you get to floor 26, and then you start getting boons, you can't help it. So, if you're a non-scout, if you haven't scouted at all, you should have 0 boons until you get to floor 26, and then you have to get them after that, because the boss room gives them. And like, every person that does that boss is going to get that. You know, diminishing returns is even worse than I'm even saying, because after floor 25, everybody's getting boons anyway. Room 2 attack, room 3 armor, room 4 unlock, room 5 life. So this is our good target for the heroism. Just go straight to the boss. There's nothing else on this floor. Floor 29, so this is our last floor. My target is 30. I'm not doing 30. I'm just getting to 30. So this is our last floor. 2 fireball, and we're gonna use that on the unlock. So we need 2 more turns, pretty much. But watch, we could use the fireball. We could just use our fireball right now on the unlock, for real, and skip the fireball. Probably smarter. And then all 6 sigils can go to the boss fight. I guess we just do that. Just make sure 29's the unlock. I pushed the wrong button again. Room 5 is unlocked, so that's smarter. Skip the fireball. Unless you're planning on going further. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to use up everything. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use 6 sigils in one fight, but... Fireball this one. Unlock. Then boss fight. I think I'm gonna end up having... I have a couple left over. Dang. I'm gonna have 1 left. I got close. I could have used one extra sigil on a fight a little bit lower down where I only used one sigil. I could have used two. But it's pretty good. One sigil left. This will definitely just be 2 shots. Yeah, we win and we're on floor 30. Yay, floor 30. I got 3 sigils left somehow. Anyway. Floor 30, room 2 armor, room 3 armor, room 4 unlock. If there was a luck or something, I might do one more. 4 unlock. We could. Could do one more. I got 3 sigils. Could complete room 30, I guess. 4 unlock. We need at least let's do normal battle here. And we'll give the extra to the boss fight. Where'd you find that one? Here we go. We're gonna have 0 sigils now. We did 30 floors of Tower of Doom. Like a good boy. Like a helpful sir. Bang. Mana. Give me 2 sigils again. Does it give you 2 sigils every time you beat the boss or something? I didn't know that. It's trying to make me keep going. 2 luck. Does it keep doing that? I'm about to like check it out. Because I could do unlock and boss again. Is it going to give me 2 more sigils again? And then you do unlock and boss again, and then you do, it gives you 2 more, and you do unlock and boss again, and then it gives you 2 more, and you do unlock and boss again. What's the point of buying anything? I almost want to just see what happens. Floor 30. Why am I getting 2 sigils? I never seen that before. Like, you'd think you would do the lucky here. Let's just try it. I'll keep going. We gotta get rid of this. No. I'm curious now. The devs are tricking me again. Alright, let's read the chat. In USA, you had strawberry muffins, biscuits, and sausage gravy. Here, you eat nothing most of the time. That's like reality for me. Like breakfast, I eat Gushers or something. Tyrion. Sorry, y'all. I'm way behind in the chat, I think. I say hi to Sean. Alright, come on, man. Read the chat. It takes multiple powers to give +1 to all stats and diminishing returns. I don't know why some guilds prioritize this. Ultimately, wasted sigils. Sean is here. Jets is here. PB and Mayo. Ugh. Nita says, try to live with seeing the disgusting mess. Even worse, I craved that crap while I was pregnant with my son. I passed hard on that craving. I don't drink milk and had to pass on that craving as well. It's actually funny, the cravings, but yes, hard pass, says Tyrion. My first wife craving was chocolate chip cookies dipped in soy sauce. Mine just had like the regular, you know, cliche. I can't think of anything that you probably haven't already heard before, like pickles and ice cream or whatever. Beer? Nice. Channeling your dad's aura, yeah. What kind of sausage do I like? I like the other sausage. I wouldn't block you, bro. You're thinking about, you had the same thought as me. Great animated movie. Cindy's favorite. Sausage Party, maybe? Don't get your stream demonetized. Yeah. A lot of typing. Shout out to the scouts, dude. Takes a lot of gems, a lot of time, a lot of typing. If you're doing it right. That's why you always gotta shout out your scouts, for sure. Anybody that scouts at all, they're taking extra time and effort to do that. There's other people, you know, you're just following their advice. Like, the way you can really thank your scout, we should first of all thank them for real, like say thank you. Second of all, you could send them a gem gift if you really want to. But the real way to thank your scout is to go in the rooms that they're telling you to go into. Like, make it, like, don't make it for nothing. Don't be going in the life and the armor and the magic and the power. Like, make it to where their work was for something. Why are they going in those rooms? Why are they reporting it to the guild? Are that you just gonna go in every room anyway? Like, is there people out there just going in it? There are, though. You see it in every guild. Like, with the person that wasn't a scout who has like a bunch of boons. That person did not follow advice. They didn't care what the scout was saying, or they're just completely oblivious and not looking at the guild chat or something. You really don't understand Tower of Doom if you're not looking for the scouts scouting. That might be the biggest thing that people like don't get. You gotta look at your guild chat. You gotta figure out where they're posting the directions. Alright, I want to do this again, because why do I keep getting 2 free sigils? I never noticed that before. If it gives me 2 again, why wouldn't everybody just keep going? You're really wasting the scouts' time and everything if you don't just keep going for free. There's no way that it just keeps giving you 2 sigils after every boss. The devs would never do that. Why would they do that? That's not like them. They want to see you use gems for more turns. They don't want to just give you 2 turns. There had to be a reason, huh? So I got 0 now. There must have been a reason. Maybe there's like a haste scroll in one of those, or I don't know what's happening there. Somehow I had 2 sigils left over when I thought I should have 0. Anyway, it made me go further. Now I'm in 8th place. Come on. 12 boons from scouting 3 floors and going past floor 25. Alright. Alright. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Should I keep going, or I don't know. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Almost today, I was like, what if I did 1 stream on Gems of War, and then I did 1 stream on EverQuest, and then I did 1 stream like new account playthrough? Like, do 1 hour for each one? I was thinking about that for a second. It's like, I already promised the Gems of War people I would go like a long stream, so that wouldn't be cool. I don't really want to do streams for the new account playthrough if I can avoid it. So I decided just to do this. Which, great stream, great stream. Like, in a vacuum, this was an awesome stream. Just unfortunate it's like the last day. It's the only thing. Like, we had the whole month. Nobody came out of the woodwork for real. It's all our regulars. Oh, yeah. Let's make it. I'll go literally 15 more minutes. We'll do 2.5 hours. That's pretty long. That's longer than a normal stream. I don't know. What do I gotta do today? I gotta start thinking about that. Give me 1 sec. Figure out what I'm doing today. Yeah, let's just go to 2.5. Let's do 15 more minutes. I got a few things I gotta do today before, like, 4 o'clock, and some of it's gonna take... Like, I probably should make a... Well, I don't have to make a EverQuest video. I got Saturday and Sunday. Usually Mrs. Senny's off on Sunday, so that makes me, like, hurry... I gotta make the video before... Like, have it ready for Sunday. Before Sunday. So, but she's working this Sunday. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. I can go a little bit longer, I guess. If you guys want to see it. What should we do now, though? What are we doing? You guys got any ideas? You guys got any ideas? What should we do? Want to play Treasure Hunt? You want to play Arena? I'm done, like, with the stuff I have to do. Like, we did Bounty, I showed that. We did Tower of Doom as far as I'm gonna go, most likely. I did the holiday event. Like, if I was playing, I could play the game, like, normally, like I would normally do. We've done that quite a few times, though. Anybody want to see anything in particular? Etc.? Let me know. You want to just talk? You want to have just chatting? What do you want to do? PvP? Sana says, I post it several times in guild chat. Also the link to the map and take screenshots for Discord so nobody can mess with the map. Alright, we'll see you, Sana. Free offer? Oh yeah, don't forget the free offer. The Halloween calendar thing. PvP? She's leaving, though, so if anybody wants something else, let me know. That's the only suggestion, so I could do PvP. It's always a good thing. If you don't know what else to do, PvP, you could just keep doing PvP. Even at the beginning of my new account playthrough, like, somebody left a comment, and I responded to it, and I'll probably talk about it in the next one, but I don't know if it's still here. Yeah, here it is. I'll just read it to you. It's a really long one, though. He says, what's up? So I stopped what I was currently doing and just followed your advice. I searched around to find anything that was playable. So he's talking about Path of Least Resistance. You're like early game, you know how sometimes you'll go to the world quest and it's like super hard all of a sudden? Well, go do something else. You know, like you don't have to like keep trying it. And they said they followed that advice. They won a few PvP matches, won a few Explorer games, kept searching around. After a while, they went back to it, and they beat it using Mang and Titan class. So yeah, Mang is really good for fights that you have trouble with. So if it's a hard fight, that's what Mang is for. You really, like, Mang is good either way, but like its main usage is early game, you got nothing else, and there's a hard fight. You know, you strip their armor, all their armor, no matter how much armor they got, you're stripping it all off, and then you're gaining that attack. And then, you know, use Titan with a barrier. You match Brown, which gets up Mang. It's like a strat. It's definitely a definite strat. Mang with Titan, rock solid. Strip their armor off, give it to yourself as attack. Take skulls, keep your barrier on. Like, you'll win, like, eventually. Probably don't want to be doing that, like, over and over and over and over. Like, keep going You know, there's another, tomorrow's the next day, do path of least resistance until you have to do that super hard fight, and then you use Mang. You're not going to, like, keep doing that over and over and over, but when you run into something super hard as a low-level player, like, try Mang. Mang with Titan. Rock solid. It's good. So I'm doing Citadel Wars, I guess. What do we got here? Way of Stars. Strix? That sucks. I don't like Strix. He said, question, I'm level 107. Not sure how to level weapons yet. So I told him use ingots. So I got ingots when, like, some of the early stuff gives you ingots, and then, like, your daily stuff gives you ingots, and then later on, like, your underworld will give you ingots, like, opening chests, I think, gives you ingots. Like, there's no way to, like, I don't know if you can, like, go farm ingots, but you're gonna get them, and you just save them up, don't use them, and then you use them on, like, one of your main weapons. Technically, I think underworld is the answer if you're trying to farm ingots. And, like, some of the trials might have an ingot one, but that's, like, one time. But ingots is what you use to level weapons. Just make sure you do the same thing as, like, with troops. You're not gonna use all your souls on, Priestess, or all your souls on Eleanor, or all your souls on just a random new troop that sucks, that you happen to get. Like, you're gonna use your souls on the good troops that you like, that you're actually using on your team first, at least, and, like, save them. Like, don't just be spending stuff because you got it. This is a long haul, look forward, daily patience game, not a hurry up and do everything right now, spend it if you got it game. That's not... He said, I won a world quest which unlocked war bands. Oh, he said, is it worth using Mountain Crusher? Because he hasn't used it yet. He's been using Mang. Mountain Crusher's good when you need mana generation, is what I said back. Like, if you have a good team, like, let's say you have Queen Beatrix and, I don't know, Gob Truffle and Leprechaun or something. Like, you already got the damage covered. You got Queen Beatrix and King Gob Truffle. So your weapon, your hero, you could have as a mana generator. And Mountain Crusher is one of the best, lowest mana cost, mana generating weapons in the game. Blows up the whole entire board, has a brown storm on it. Low mana cost, like I said. It's a good color. Get it for free early game. So when you need mana generation is when you use Mountain Crusher. No, you're not going to use it if your whole team's mana generators. You're not going to put Mountain Crusher on top and hope that it kills stuff. It's not what it's for. It's to fill up other troops on your team that are hopefully good. Maybe you got Tesla somehow, or you got Venoxia somehow, or, you know, even Rowan with Mountain Crusher is good. Got Rowan. You got a way to boost her with Clockwork Sphinx. Maybe you have Leprechaun and Miraji Queen on the bottom. You could use Mountain Crusher to fill that Rowan quicker to cast it and kill everything. But the Mountain Crusher is not to crush mountains. You know, it's words again, like power and exclusive. Mountain Crusher is not going to crush the whole enemy team with mountains. It's not Titan from Final Fantasy VII Summon, where it picks up the earth and dumps it on the enemy team. It's a mana generator. Once you figure that out, you know, you only use it when you need mana generation type of thing. It's really good, though, early game, because it's a really good mana generator. And low mana cost and easy to get. What are we going to do here? These Bay of Stars, we could use an Immortal. Do true damage to an enemy and half damage to all enemies below them. Or deal true damage to 3 random enemies boosted by enchanted allies and enemies. I always like to just hit all the enemies. I know Celine's okay, but we got Kukulkan now. But it's not great. Get a dragon. What else would we do here? Ecotl? Weapons. I'm gonna do Ruby Weapon, and then I'm gonna do maybe Harpy Mage. So we got Ruby Weapon and Immortal Aquaria. True damage to all enemies. 2 damage dealers. And then we got Ecotl and Harpy Mage for mana generation. I think that'll be good. even though they're the same colors, this will go on the bottom. It's a empowered troop, so it almost has no mana colors. Hopefully we're only casting it once. This is getting blocked. What happened there? It's weird. It like kicked me out of that screen. Maybe I pushed a button and I didn't know about it. Alright, so, you know, you're really just looking at your... Well, I guess I'm looking at Harpy Mage too, because... Maybe I put Harpy Mage on the top? Could do that. Probably good. Fill it up, cast it, make a Brown Storm. It's only blocking Ruby Weapon on one color and Aquaria on one color. Do Blue Banner... Blue and maybe blue and red, blue and brown, something like that. We got red, yellow, blue, brown, green. We're missing purple. So red for sure. We're missing purple. Probably good right there, maybe. And class. It's PvP at Citadel Wars. You could do Elementalist, but I'll probably do... Probably just do like Titan or something. I don't know. Pick Titan a lot. I use Elementalist, Titan, Archer, Thief, Archmagus a lot. And then Mechanist, Geomancer sometimes. Equip. Alright, let's see what happens. And I'll read the rest of this message. They won a world quest which unlocked warbands. They have Rowan, Golden Cog, and Clockwork Sphinx, but no Leprechaun yet. I said, go get Trickster. That's always my advice when you don't have Leprechaun, because Trickster is just it's Leprechaun, but a little bit not as good. But you can go get it. You can target it. You can go to the Warrens. You can open Chaos Portals. You can do City of Thieves 3 times a day, every day, to get enough Chaos Shards to go to the Warrens, to open portals, to get Trickster. Like with Leprechaun, you're just wishing and praying upon a star when you're opening chests that you hopefully get it out of 1,000 different troops. It's one of 1,000. Like Trickster, you have a way to farm the thing daily, and then you take that thing to a portal where it's 1 of 5 troops, and it's like the lowest one. It's like the one that's you're gonna get it. You're gonna open one portal and get Trickster, you know? Most likely. Now you have Trickster. 75% start instead of empowered. Also blows up green. Okay, and you fully trade it, though. You gotta fully trade it. Like, get it, and then work on fully trading it. Maybe use an orb on it. That's fine. It's fine to use orbs a little bit at the beginning of the game to get a third trait that's gonna help you a lot on your team. So yeah, Trickster, and then use an orb on it. Like, then now you have pretty much Leprechaun without... That's always been a thing, and that's one problem that I've solved. That was a common denominator amongst a lot of beginners. They're like, how do you get Leprechaun? You always talk about Leprechaun, and I just can't get it. I'm getting unlucky. Well, I figured it out now. Like, go get Trickster. It's the same mana colors. It blows up the same color. It's a 75% start instead of a 100% start. And you just use that until you get Leprechaun. And then once you get Leprechaun, you put Trickster back on the bench. All dead. Nice. Then they said, is it still worth getting the Goblin Gang from the Warbands? They got Mech Masters already, and that's how they got Clockwork Sphinx, I think. Yeah, because you're going to want to get one of each warband, no matter what, eventually, anyway. And that's the other good one. So you got Goblin Gang, you got Mech Masters. Might as well get it. It's like super cheap anyway. You're going to get one of each warband anyway one day, because you want all the banners. You're only going to buy each one once. It's like a thing you're going to have to do, and then you never have to do it again. But since, I mean, they have Rowan, and usually you don't use goblins anymore once you get Rowan, but you still haven't got Trickster, you still haven't fully traded it, you still haven't got Leprechaun, you still haven't fully traded it, you still haven't got Marashi Queen, you still haven't fully traded it. So maybe you do need your goblins for a little bit still. Like, I don't use Rowan until it's like the team is ready to go. Like, I don't use a Mythic until I have a team for it and it's ready to go. I don't use, whatever, Queen Beatrix until I have a team built and I have her 3rd trait and she's ready to go. So your Rowan team's very close to being ready to go, and you could start using it right now, but you're gonna get that, you should get that warband anyway. You might as well get it. Like, goblins are good super early game. You will stop using them and switch to Rowan and put them on the bench. But just the fact that you're going to want to get every warband anyway, you might as well get Goblin Gang and Mech Masters. I guess that's a good case for maybe skipping it for a little bit, because you already have Rowan, but you just, like, your team's not fully fleshed out yet. You don't have Leprechaun. I mean, if you get Trickster and you fully trade it, you pretty much have the Rowan team. But I don't know if they can fully trade it or not, so... You could just sit there and do, you know, without it fully traded and just 50% start like Mountain Crusher, blow it up, get up Clockwork Sphinx, cast it on Rowan, and then cast Rowan. You could do that. They say they appreciate all my videos. 1 hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Doesn't matter. All your videos have useful and helpful information. You're doing me and everybody else watching a favor by helping us. Do whatever you can, whenever you can. No pressure. Thanks again for the great videos and all your advice. Made me feel good today, man. Last 2 streams made me feel good. Just unfortunate, like, the entirety of the month is what I got to think about today, because it's the 31st. I'm not allowed to have any happy days. Harpy Mage. Let's just cast it on herself. There's lots of red and yellow. Ruby Weapon. Do we got blue, yellow to blue? Yes. Gets up Aquaria. I kind of like making PvP teams. Like, this was a good idea. Because, like, I'm using a team. I'm not just doing Chrysanthrax or, you know. It is Ruby Weapon, but at least it's a different kind of Ruby Weapon team. It's a smart suggestion by Sana. Alright, 15 and 16. We could do Aquaria. And they got their Quilt Zama that resurrected on a 20% chance, of course. Alright, I'm gonna be done when this is over, so if you smoke them if you got them, last chance. We're coming up to the cliff. You know, we've been doing a lot of repairs and adding a lot of horsepower and throwing stuff out the windows and all that stuff, but we needed rocket fuel and flying to the moon today, unfortunately. People on the train tried as hard as they could. They're Flintstoning, they cut holes out under the train and they're putting their feet down there and starting to run. They're wearing out their shoes. Same people every time. Just wearing out their shoes. Bunch of weight on their shoulders. Holding the train up. Running like the Flintstones. I was hoping a hero would come out of the woodworks and... But, you know, it don't always happen. Alright, look at this. Bang, bang, boom. Lots of mana. Okay, Ikado, nope. We got Ruby Weapon. The final countdown. Isn't that a song? Forget how the rest of it goes, though. Just like really cool guitar music. The final countdown. Just scared my dog with air guitar out of my mouth. Scared the dog. He gets mad when I yell the F word, which I do when I'm by myself. And he gets scared when I do guitar sounds. Imagine being scared of that. Who the heck? Ah! Poop my pants! Somebody's making guitar noises. I don't know what that is. Sounds like something bad, though. Is it okay? Are you sure? Are you sure? Is it okay? You're making weird noises with your mouth. Sounds like you're mad. Sounds like a mad noise. Alright, we lost the troop, but it was just Harpy Mage. We still win. Oh well. Who cares? Okay, we got 2 fights left in the world of the channel. Let's do it! The Knights of the Round Table, if we could summon them. If anybody would like to be a Knight of the Round Table, now's your time. If you'd like to be Captain Planet, fly in, now's your time. You're saving the world. You're Superman, flying through the air. We're falling out of a building, and you should please come swoop down and catch us. We really tried hard. Posted every day, streamed every time I was supposed to. I missed one stream, and then I made it up yesterday. Whoever you may be out there, Donald Trump, Elon Musk. I did. I tried. Tried, bro. I tried, ma'am. M'lady. I tried. Every day. Every single day. Go look. If you don't believe me, think I'm a liar. Dude, he did. I looked. He posted every day. Make sure you count the live streams. Some people look and they're like, oh, no. He did only this many videos that don't... No, there's live streams, too. You gotta look at the... There's both. So it's every single day. Every single day of this month and last month. And I think the month before. And I streamed 4 times a week. At least. Every week. For the last month or 2. And I did extra videos on top of that. Extra videos. There isn't just 30 videos a month. There's like 33, 32, 31, 35. If you go look. If anybody out there appreciates that isn't a usual suspect. It's the last chance. Man, this guy posts every single day. This guy streams 4 times a week. He posts extra videos. I appreciate that. Like 5 minutes. I like Celine. She looks cool. I like that troop art. I like this troop art. Pretty cool. She's got wings. She's an angel. She's got a dagger or something. It's pretty cool. Look at the King of the Ravens. Looks like a freaking bird. Or, what you call it? Like when they had the plague. It's got one of those. It's like a mixture of that. It's probably just supposed to be a cool looking raven. But it kind of looks like the Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor / Raven. His nails could be like... That nail right there is Dew Claw. His Doo-Doo Claw is a little bit weird, but... Otherwise, pretty cool. Pretty cool troop art. Pretty cool. Could be a little better, but it's alright. It's alright. This one, let's showing some leg. Showing you some leg right there. And we got like a robot or something. He's probably supposed to be like an Aztec. You know, it's called Zillapachli, dummy, you know. Whatever, it's a robot, Aztec robot. Power Ranger, Megazord. Nevermore, nevermore. Someone might get fired today, bro. I might get fired today. People are unintentionally, unknowingly firing me today. Without even being in the company or the building. This would be more like retiring. Not really, you know, like Tyrion said. pretty much like Tyrion said. It's gonna slowly trickle away. It's not like... We'll see, though. You never know. Maybe, like, I'm counting wrong or I looked wrong, and I'll be back tomorrow like, oh, actually. That happened, like, last month. Last month, I was like, ah, crap. And then, like, I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, wait. We did it by, like, 1. Made it. Cleared the gap, barely. We, like, hung on with our fingernails and scraped ourselves up last month, you know? And I told you, I came out and say, hey, we did it, you know? Completely honest. But remember, the chat-a-thon normally goes twice as long. That's a lot to make up. And we was counting on it. And that's the deficit at the moment, probably. Anyway, you know, one day you'll never have to hear this again, literally. So, not like I can keep doing it forever. Like, being a little whiny baby. One day, literally, you won't ever have to hear it again. Like, eventually. Yeah. Let's, I didn't look. I don't know. We got a lot of brown. Let's do this. Okay, up. They're stealing from me. Little stinky, smelly thief. Somebody got fired at Mrs. Cindy's job, too. They were stealing. They got fired. Usually, though, like, she's really... Like, usually the person is really annoying, too. So she's like, oh, it's gonna suck for a minute, because it was actually, like, 2 or 3 people. It was, like, a little, like, scheme they were doing. They're doing this little scheme. And, the one lady was, like, doing it way more than the other ones, but, like, they're... Anyway, it was like they're related or something. They're friends. They all live in the same house. They were all doing the same little scam, so they had to get rid of all of them. So now it's like, oh, crap. That's 3 less people to come work. And now that means more work for her. But also, one of them was, like, really annoying and just, like, talked a lot. It was, like, sloppy and talking a lot, you know? Didn't work, like, barely did any work. Did just enough work to, like, stay, yeah? Like most people do, a lot of people do in America. They go to work and they just do enough not to get fired and they go to work to try to take breaks and eat instead of work. And then they'll get rid of somebody like me who didn't do that, but most people just hang around. I can't wait till my next break. I can't wait to eat. I can't wait to smoke. They're at work to, like, take breaks and smoke and eat instead of work. And that was the type of person. But she also, like, ran her mouth all day just talking, like, cock-a-doodle-dooing. Cock-a-doodle-doo, 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 cock-a-doodle-doo. Could you imagine? Like, all day? Just cock-a-doodle-dooing all day, dude? You imagine that? So now she's like a little bit relieved, like that she don't have to hear the cock-a-doodle-doo all day now. But it's gonna like hurt for a little bit because they don't have like 3 people on the schedule and they have to like do extra work. But now you don't have to listen to cock-a-doodle-doo all day either, so that'll be a good thing in the long run. I can't stand cock-a-doodle-doo all day. Sometimes Mrs. Cindy, like, but it is what it is, like. But she ain't as bad as... She's not that bad. She just likes to tell me about her day, and then tell me about it again, and then tell me it again, and then say the same thing again, and then again. And then tell me again, like I didn't hear the first time. And I'm like, I heard you the first time. Very nicely, as nicely as possible. Like, I heard you the first time, ma'am. Thanks for telling me again. I love you. Alright. You can't cockle-doodle-doo anymore in your 40s. Alright, y'all. It's been fun. We're gonna crash off the end of the cliff, I think. Let me go double check. I don't want to crash out for no reason. Sometimes I avoid looking at things just because I don't want to piss myself off. You guys ever do that? Like, you don't want to look at your bank account because it'll make you depressed for the rest of the day and piss you off. Sometimes I do that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What is today? So, it's up until Wednesday. Okay, it's a little bit behind. Well, today's Friday, though, so only Thursday and Friday aren't on there. Oh, gosh. Man. We just needed one freaking... We're missing one. If you've been on the channel a long time, right? And you see kind of how it goes from month to month. There's usually one big one. Like one big one. Or at least one big one, right? We didn't have it this month. It's missing. That's the missing. That's what's missing literally. It's missing. And that's what's missing. It's not their fault. It's not the same person every time anyway. You've been around a long time. You see how it goes usually. You probably know that's what's missing. And, you know, I can't blame anybody or say anything. I appreciate everybody. It is what it is. But I'm just letting you know that's what's missing. That's what happened. I don't know why at all. And there's nothing. But it just didn't happen this time. So, and you can't expect it every time, but I'm hoping it's different people, not the same person, because I hate that for Anita and Sana and everybody else. That's got to be the same person every time. So, anyway, I'm going to shut up, and I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. You're the best. I love you. Let's see. What do we got going on? So, I might try, like, I might put out the top 20 rare video still today. Just because I still got the rest of the day. You know, like, I could put one more video out and make sure I tried. Tomorrow... I don't know. I don't know about tomorrow. I might take a break or something. I might take a day off. It's been a while since I've had a day off. I did it every day, posting, streaming every time I'm supposed to, doing extra videos. It didn't work. I might take tomorrow off. I don't know. I might just play EverQuest or something with Trey. And then Sunday, I don't know. Put out an EverQuest video, maybe. And then Monday, that's when you'll see for sure on Monday. Am I streaming Monday? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'd like to think, like, if something was going to happen, first thing I would probably shut down the Discord. That would be a major clue. Second thing, I would notify all the members, right? Because I don't want you, like, you know, I'll tell you, like, hey, you know, I'm probably not going to be this and that as much. Like, maybe we can do some members-only stuff for the next month, and so you can get your money's worth. But you might want, yeah, probably be the next thing. Just giving you, like, context, like, if you want to. Probably won't happen like right away. It's gonna slowly, but that'd be the things to look out for probably if you want to know for sure. Shut down the Discord, notify the members, do some members only stuff for maybe like a few members only things just to make sure you guys get, you know, what you deserve. And you know, anyway, love you guys. You're the best. Have a good one. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. And I'll read the rest of the chat, too. That troop that destroys an X and puts up barriers for every blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's a Dragonian Monk. It's another great low-level troop from old school days, but still good today. You haven't used it in so long, I forget the name. Ah, you said it there. Dragonian Monk. Is it Draconian Monk? I might be wrong. Works great on Mang team, keep multiple troops barriered and get some mana. Also, the X is an interesting mana generation option. Take some skill to abuse. Yeah, that's one of the harder, like, destroys or an X shape. It's hard to tell. You almost have to, like, look at... I mean, you can tell kind of what it's going to do, I guess. To like almost like put it in a very specific spot to do like one thing and like closer to the middle of the X kinda maybe. So you know, like that's how, I don't know. Yeah, X's are one of the hardest for board control. The Knights of the Round Table. Yoke is back. Already said that. Nevermore, nevermore. The Raven. Quote the Raven. You have to work just hard enough to not get fired. Yeah. Even T is talking about having to get a real job soon due to YouTube game lows and real life issues. Yup. Yup. It's happened to us both at the same time, dude. We started at the same time. And now we're probably going to end at the same time. That's going to be crazy for the Gems of War community. To not have Tacit or Cine. Like, already don't have Hawks. Already don't have, what's his face? I already forgot his name. Dude that did the Terran. No more Terran, no more Salty, no more Hawks. You know, no more Loot Wizard, no more Rel, no more, who else, you know? And then, no more Cine, no more Tacit? What's Gems of War gonna be doing? Just doing the bat, like floating on the water, like trying not to die? I don't know, bro. Alright, Trey, man. I'll see you tomorrow, most likely. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming or anything, so I could probably just play the game. And maybe Sunday too. Which day did you say, Trey? You sent me a message, but I can't. You said like he was doing something one day, but not the other, or something like that. I can do Saturday or Sunday. I am totally free. She works tomorrow better? Okay. Yeah, just plan on tomorrow. What time you want to go? Like 10? Just think Saturday. Saturday, she goes in, blah, 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 come home, feed the kids. Something like 10 or 11 is good for me, but I know you live in, like, Texas or something, right? 10? Alright, 10 something. You know me, I'd probably be 10:30 or something. 11. Somewhere around there. Whatever I say, just add 30 minutes on it. Alright, bro, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you so much. It was fun. It's not the end or anything. I'm just, you know, probably slowing down just like everybody else. But thanks for joining me today, Trey, Tyrion, Yoke the Ham, MJK Jets. We got Tyrion. We got Lady Alf Hiltana. We got Anita. We got Jets. Tyrion, Anita. Sean was in the house today. The new account playthrough, I would like to do that for a little bit longer at least. I hate that I just started it, so I'll probably keep doing that if I do anything. Monday, who knows about Monday? You have to, we'll see Monday, because Monday would be like the one, just like Tacit, you know, he does Mondays and like the most, yeah, we'll see though. I'll probably ease out of it, not just totally stop. Tyrion, Sauna, Trey was first, or wait, Sauna was first, Trey was second, Tyrion was third. Who does YouTube love? YouTube loves Trey with the 650. They also love Tyrion for second place with 325. Sauna got third place with 225. Super duper shout out. Thank you for trying so much. I love you. Appreciate it. You guys did your thing as much as you could. No, I don't even want any more. You know what I mean? From y'all. Anita, thank you so much. Appreciate you. You're the best. Tyrion, you too. Trey. And, you know, Sauna did it all month too, so shout out to her even. Alright, back to the bottom. Trey with the 10 is the most loved. That's YouTube though, you know? I can't. That's what YouTube agrees. No, I'm just playing. Alright. We'll see you guys. I'm gonna get out of here before I keep saying dumb stuff and being an idiot. You guys rock. Appreciate y'all. You could be anywhere else. You're here. You're watching my channel. It's awesome. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out. What should be my what should be... We gotta say something. Oh my god, play Treasure Hunt, guys. Something like that. I don't know.